Unmute, 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 unmute. Turn that off. Test, 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 test. Sounds like we're all good. Stream is live. We're live.
I'm
Good.
here. I'm supposed to be
Hey,
here, right?
stream
Yes.
is live.
Okay, hooray.
We're live.
Hi, stream.
Brian, Freddy, you hear us all right? Hear us just fine? You hear us, Vodka Blitz?
They're already here. Game's
Yeah,
not
well
even
they
started
see
yet.
Schmid and Kurtis. I assume they're rooting against Schmid, but I don't know. The
Maybe, I
Schmid's
don't know.
roster is kind of exciting. He's gone back to his old convocation. So let's go quickly through the rosters so these guys can get started. Schmid is bringing his convocation list with Ebony Maw, Space Gem, Voodoo, Strange, Zemo, Ancient One, Magic, Rhino, Shang-Chi. Ultron's back, which is exciting. You don't see a ton of Ultron anymore. And Wong. And on the other side, Kurtis, his roster's not loading for me, but Johnny, I think can you take us through that?
I can, yeah. So it's Baron Zemo, Beta Ray William, Black Cat, Ebony Maw, also with Space Gem, Emily Frost, Namor, without the clocks, disappointed, Okoye, Rhino, Shang-Chi, and Toad.
Perfect. And joining me tonight, if you didn't know, is Johnny Pastrami and Mike
Hi.
Damboise from Strike Better fame.
That's how it's pronounced. Jeez, I was calling him Damboise this whole
Yeah,
time.
that was horrific pronunciation. But I guess if you're at Wisconsin,
I am, yes.
yes. So I guess you don't have a lot of Italians out there or French. I don't know what Mike. Mike,
I'm assuming it's
you good over there, Mike?
French.
I don't know about fame. Infamy, maybe?
I mean, you're a former TTS runner-up. It's more than I can
better
say.
than I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always flame out in like top
Damboise,
16.
very, very French. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, we
All
got
right, they're
Plyo
rolling.
here. Looks like Schmid. Schmid definitely has that.
Dominated.
I'm gonna assume he's gonna take Secures with this one.
Alright, is my mic coming through?
Yes,
You're very robotic.
Yes.
Mic coming through now?
Poorly.
Okay.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry, having some technical problems getting this set up.
Oh
You're-
boy.
I mean, you run a podcast. It sounds perfectly fine. I know you. I know you could do it.
All right, they got some sweet hammers and scoundrels. What a day to be alive.
That's a fun one. I'm gonna assume Kurtis is gonna go for 20 threat here and maximize that hellfire leadership.
Probably, yeah. Although, like, getting Schmid off of, like, the most points means that you are, like, limiting the offense a little bit, and you're also, like, playing on scoundrels, so there's going to be, like, cover as well, too.
Mhm.
And being able to, like, limit your
I know,
opponent's
I'm
fire and,
I'm
like, damage
sorry.
feels better.
You know what it is?
I mean-
It's actually the watching of the game that's throwing me.
Mike, you are
Weird.
very much a robot.
Yeah.
That was. Let me pop the chat out. Because I know Schmid, if I don't get that chat out quick enough, Schmidt's going to be very upset.
That's true. He needs to know what the people are saying.
Okay. Test for sizing purposes. We're not really a pro operation over here, but we do what we can. While Lucas is busy preparing for WTC, which best of luck to him since he's repping the United States of America. I'm trying to take over here and
At
help
the higher
out.
threat values, I think 2 threat and convocation is probably worth more. Oh, fantastic.
I don't know if Mike's caught up now or if
Yeah, I
he's-
don't.
if this is from like minutes ago.
This is a weird time machine event happening.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So, but yeah, hopefully Lucas can Schmid final or not Schmid, stream finals of lunch meets next week because that's happening. And if not, I guess you'll have to take his place if you're cool with that.
yeah. Even when I'm not around, I can usually at least queue up a stream and let someone else do the commentating.
Okay, cool. I can.
Oh,
yeah, if you
Lucas says he can
then-
stream. Perfect, Lucas.
Oh hell yeah! All right. I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lucas. You're the best.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. How's the mic sounding?
You're
Less
good.
robotic.
Yes.
Than normal.
There we go.
Alright. Step 1 is finished.
Hooray! We did it.
Hooray! I can engage. Also, the fact that Mike's on stream is really gonna throw me.
As soon as we said that you're good, you immediately got robotic again. I told them we were good, right? I'm just making sure I messaged them.
You did say yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm asking the serious questions.
Yeah,
You know.
you're on it. Some solid co-commentating.
I haven't decided.
Well, there you go. Okay. After yesterday, I'm nervous about making sure that they know, making sure that they know that we're live and ready to go. Because Isaac and TG Lord last night were waiting like a good 8 minutes for me to say something. All right. I feel like that's just part of the journey because Lucas did that to me. I think the first time I played on his channel.
Oh sure, yeah.
All right, Simon, don't embellish. You might be right, but I don't want to tell the story that way. I control the narrative. And I'm going to say 8 minutes so it doesn't sound as embarrassing.
Oh,
All right, 18 thread it is.
Okay, they finger tapped 100 times on the card.
So I
think it means 18.
Yeah, I don't think this is a great setup for Space Mod, given that Schmid is running Convocation, and you're on Scoundrel, so I don't love it, but at the same time, Kurtis is the kind of guy that would definitely run a model just to show off.
Well, I mean, it turned out that Bishop was just a great tech, and the last time he flexed.
That's true, but he did message me before the TTS finals and said, no matter what the Crisis layout, I'm running Bishop just to show people what's up with Bishop.
Well, in our actual planning, that certainly was not the plan. But if it worked out, it worked out. So, but that's okay.
They told me this is the 7th time the two of them have now played in a TTS event, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of familiarity here.
Yeah, they had to play in a lunch meet earlier this month too, round 2. So
yeah, Schmid told me that he obviously was picking Convocation specifically for this matchup, but I wasn't sure if it's because they just played recently in lunch meet or if because he likes Convo specifically into Hellfire. Do you have insight on that?
I don't. I think he does enjoy that, and I think that Kurtis probably has figured out a little bit of his sauce with Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
So he's probably trying to throw him off, and yeah, he's playing some new spice as well with Space Maw and everything. So, and Ultron being back is also kind of a big thing. But Ultron feels pretty good into Hellfire, just having Bow is a good little power as it turns out. So
yeah, Space Maw is a classic go-to model in Convo, or at least he was a while ago before Ultron came out with Age of Ultron. Our local Jeff Toast played a lot of Space Maws and still does. Just being able to throw terrain round 1 so that you don't get thrown at you is really valuable in Convocation.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty good. And he's range 3 pickup size 4 as well.
Yeah. He's got the Magneto throw. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got the sniper rifle. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I like now I think Abomination has a range 2 throw long, Thor has the range 2 throw long. I like that they're doing that and not just giving everyone a size 4 character throw and terrain throw.
Mm-hmm.
Show some
growth.
No,
it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of digging Abomination and Webs, to be honest. Having this big tanky, he's basically Proxima heavy, as I've dubbed him, and it's just perfect. So
yeah, Brian notes that Schmid just became the #1 Midnight Suns player, so now he's going back to Convo, maybe trying to take that. Convocation is a pretty hard badge to get, if I remember. It's a lot of, Jim Gradwell, I forgot who else is up there, but there's a couple of guys that are super high rated for that badge.
I think it's mostly Jim, and I think the next one is base. I think Jim is 630, and then Jim is, or not, then the next person's 600.
Yeah, there's some that are, I have the Omega level threat for Brotherhood, and that was a lot easier to attain than some of the other ones.
Yeah, I just got the Cabal one recently, and I was oh, okay, I guess. I don't know why I deserve this, but sure.
The Cabal or Hydra?
Cabal. I was Hydra for a while.
That I knew, yeah.
Yeah, and now I've failed and lost points. And now somebody else has taken it from me.
I claim to not care at all about Longshank stuff until then once you get like second place, then you start caring a little bit, and you want to get to that top spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Webs has been an absolute nightmare. I don't think I'm ever getting it because I have to fight Aaron.
Yeah,
And
that one's absurd.
Yeah,
He's
there's
like
no chance.
650. Yeah.
Oh, I think it was like 660 something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no chance.
I'm just trying to hit 10 games with a bunch of different affiliations. I'm just messing around with a lot of different things.
Yeah, the rainbow badges are also pretty sweet as well.
Yeah, I know some people are. Oh, here we go. We got lists coming out.
Okay.
You got there. Both went 5 wide.
Okay, classic. This is exactly what I expected from Kurtis.
Otherwise,
Shang-Chi, Emma, Okoye, Bill, and Rhino. Shang-Chi is taking that spot that I guess Wolverine or Logan used to occupy in his list.
Yeah.
Bit more utility, but a little bit less damage. Chi Mastery, Chi Mastery and Survival are really clutch right now for Hellfires. They're looking for cards to play. And then we've got, on the Convocation side, Voodoo, Zemo, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, and Wong. And what do we have for cards for Schmid? Plain,
books,
sack.
more books.
Is Plain the one that lets you get rerolls, right, with Mystic attacks?
Yeah, that's Mystic Dark Rain. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can see Shang-Chi being really good for Convocation. I guess I didn't think about it a ton.
Yeah, having like the 4-die martial artist is pretty cool, and then you also have Plane of Poldock as well to just kind of crank people for 100 damage. So, okay, well I guess we lost Mike.
There's a bit of an irony that the podcaster who's got like a really clean sounding podcast is struggling to get the mic working for a stream.
And I have like the same shitty headset I've been using for like 3 years now that I bought in like COVID at the start of it. So
same over here.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty well.
I have
Razor makes some good shit. So
I have a ton of like super nice equipment at work for recording videos, and then I'm not gonna bring it home or buy the same equipment back to keep it home.
Yeah, no, that sounds like way too much work.
Yeah. Okay,
All
so
right. Are we working?
yeah,
Sounds like
are you with us?
All right, we changed equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry, I had
That's all good.
Equipment swap.
You're here just
I'm
in
okay?
time.
They're deploying
Yes.
now. You
I've
missed
been listening
nothing.
in. I just
Okay.
have nothing more. Good. Excellent.
So I guess with Schmid having priority, he's probably gonna grab that hammer on the north side, right, to get that size 2 cover probably on somebody. And a similar thing probably for Kurtis with Bill on the south side hammer. Just given the terrain layout, I guess they're gonna probably go there, I would assume.
Yeah, probably. That makes sense, especially with like the bugle being kind of in the way. So I don't know if it's like super in the way because you can just kind of double move around it. But
I mean, Kurtis has the benefit of Shang and Bill are both solid models to go pick something up. So if Schmidt got cute and grabbed the south hammer, I mean, Kurtis just grabs the north one with a model that's fairly tanky. I think he's all right with that.
I'd be nervous moving in Shang early in this match. His weakness is that range that Doctor Strange brings, and
True.
I don't think I'd feel super comfortable sending him up quick.
Yeah,
eating a couple daggers feels bad.
yeah, you probably want to hold Shang
absolutely.
on either side for like some possible. I guess you're not really going to get a whole lot of early displacement, huh? I'm still thinking. Every time I played Shang, I played him under Steve 1, so I'm used to just charging round 1 and getting some shenanigans, but I guess we're not going to see that this game. Or at least not
I
right
think
now.
if
On
it
the
were-
Schmid side, you might with Wang being able to juice him up, but not so much in Kurtis though.
Yeah. Is Wang like our first Johnnyism of the night? Because I've heard a lot about your Johnnyisms.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm surprised more people don't call him that. It's right there. It's it's on his card.
So I haven't spoken to you much before today's stream. You casted one of my games once, and we chatted very briefly afterwards. But I thought of you a few weeks ago. I was playing a new player who just got into the game, but is taking it, quote unquote, seriously, as seriously as you can take a toy game. And he was playing Thanos, and he kept calling him T-Dog.
That's correct. Yeah.
I was like, the only place I've ever seen that is in that taco Discord from you spreading that out there, and I was like, huh. Either this guy came to his own conclusion, or like these Johnnyisms are spreading.
It could be a bit of both. I don't know. Who was it?
His name, I want to say, was Corey. He comes from some other game system. I don't know him well. We played our game. He was a super nice guy, and hopefully, next time I see him at a local, I will ask him.
You're in Canada, right?
No,
Or,
Mike and I are both
North-
in New Jersey.
Okay.
We both play at Red Seal Gaming in Matawan, New Jersey.
It's easy to get confused because we're so nice. Right?
Well, sure.
That's what it is. That's where the mistake comes from, or is it just because you spend so much time with Montreal Shark Tank, Mike?
I do spend a lot of time. I talk to Simon and Patri almost every day. And Menard.
Okay, that might be part of it.
Menard talks to me every morning before any other human being on the planet does. It's either Menard or Kohler every morning.
Well, I have that with like Schmid and Kurtis. They're like talking in like me men chat like a lot of mornings at like 5:30, 6:30 a.m. So I feel ya. But no, yeah, I think Corey is his like last initial P. Not
You know-
to dox him and okay.
I would have to look.
I mean, I don't do that much online stuff, so if I dox somebody on accident, whoopsie diddle.
we
My
have
bad.
to be cautious too on a Schmid stream because Schmid will dox someone. That guy.
Well,
has,
yeah, he just does that normally.
Yeah. He messaged me. I'm gonna blow up his spot here.
Good.
He messaged me one day just a picture of Jeff Toast from my local community. Just like he's like, "Is this
Sure.
Jeff?" And I was like, "I don't know how to respond. This is fucking weird."
Yeah, wait, no, we get that a lot too in the other chats.
Yeah, and Schmidt's just like, "Why is that weird?" Okay, so
Schmid is
Koi.
a guy who has like no weird. He has like no social boundaries. It's great.
So I think nothing surprising here about the deployment from either player.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. This is the most standard thing I could have imagined. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Schmid Connor deployed Strange to Shang-Chi for the exact thing that we talked about to go and like blow him up, and yeah.
Yeah, the
Long
only thing
as-
I don't love is the lining up Voodoo early across from Bill. I feel like he's kind of tipped his hand there, right? Because he's not going to go get that side with Voodoo. So that allowed Kurtis to comfortably put down his Bill and know which side he'd be able to get the hammer on his type of character. Other than that, I agree.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, but if like, I guess if Kurtis does go and pick up the hammer with Bill, you do get to be on the scoundrel, and you do get to like attack him immediately. And if you like
Yeah.
luck into a couple power, you're in a good spot.
That's true. And Bill's got power to sap off early, actually.
Exactly.
So,
Yep. Yeah. And if you hit like double throw as well too, you can also just like kind of like fish him in and like set him up for Zemo and Shang-Chi and kind of punish from there.
that's true. But he didn't bring Baron. So he's not going to be going in early with Zemo, which I have a really hard time playing Zemo without Baron at this point, just for that early pressure.
Yeah, it depends on the setup and like the situation. With like hammers, and if you do pick one up on Baron, it's not the most efficient thing, if that makes sense, because you have to pay a power to like do stuff with it and play it. And
Sure.
assuming of the three models that like Schmid has left, because he's obviously not like going to go grab with Voodoo here. He's already like setting up the fight.
Right.
I'd rather have it on Baron Zemo over Shang-Chi, because Shang-Chi you kind of went up in the shit, and then Baron Zemo can like kind of like poke in and out and like bob and weave a little bit. So
Yeah, that's fair.
unless you pick it up on Wong and just like have him live on like the taco truck in the back, which I guess is fine, but
No, I think, you're out as an attrition, right? Like, you're probably not going to win the scenario game against Hellfire over the long run. So using
Yeah,
those
totally
hammers
fair.
to punch a little harder, I think, is a better choice.
yeah, absolutely. Especially on like Zemo too, who can just crank 1 million damage out of nowhere. So
Yep.
There's just,
All right, they're measuring up for cover,
yeah,
looks like.
there's a hit from Voodoo. Showing 2, no
Well.
sap.
That's all right. I thought you got the throw and making him choose if he wants to burn his power to not take a damage.
Mm-hmm.
The
So,
throw
that's
is
alright.
omnidirectional, which I don't think matters much in this situation other than maybe trying to ping for another damage, but just notable, because I forgot that in my last game with Midnight Suns.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna reel him right on in and get him over there.
Yeah, I would pull him closer, and
then if he wants to
he
aggressive,
doesn't have
even
anybody
closer.
Yeah, he doesn't have anyone to follow up with, though. Unfortunately, I guess with Pryo we could hit him again if you like set Zemo up there at the end of the round. But
With Wong, you can just set him up immediately too, right? Like Wong can just give him a power
oh,
zone
that's
and
true.
charge in,
Yep,
and then
that's a great point.
Yeah, stab him again. Just get 2.
Yeah, then I
That
guess
is a-
Shang
that's a
picks
great
up the home hammer.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
you're okay with that then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think
Shang's
Kurtis,
just going to the middle.
Yep, yeah, Kurtis is measuring that exact thing. So
Yeah.
he's gonna probably go on like the far side of the point. Yeah, which Zemo should still be in range with like 12-inch, 11-inch threat off of that. So oh yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, the real benefit for me of I'm a Baron is usually saving it for round 2 to get that charge into Master Swordsman. But if you're picking up an extract round 1, you don't get that, which is why, yeah, maybe that's why he's got Wong to enable the round 1 charge.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really opportunistic with Zemo, right? If he gives you the shot at round 1 with I Am a Baron, sometimes it's worth it to take it. But using it round 2 just usually sets him up for the game, power-wise. Because you get that initial strike, and you're usually generating 2 to 3 power off of that, and then you can...
What do we got going on here? It looked like he meditated and then handed a power.
Oh no,
I think Schmid forgot.
he forgot that Kurtis also gets to play the game.
He tried to husband and wife.
I know.
Yeah, notable that he probably
excited.
wants Wong on that back ambush. I
For
think
sure, yeah.
because if Kurtis attacks Strange, which I don't think he wants to round 1, he could just bump back onto the ambush. I would assume Kurtis is looking at that play and doesn't want to give it to Schmid.
Honestly, like Shang could walk up, throw legs at Strange, and then place on the back ambush of Schmid's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you want to do that right now, though. You want to wait.
You probably wait an activation or 2, right? Especially after Wong, but like being able to deny then Schmid a point and then like come and get all 3 of the other ones just kind of puts you in the driver's seat scenario wise. So
yeah. I think here I'm looking at Emma or maybe a Koye, just sort of spreading them out a little bit and pseudo passing with them.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I think the Okoye, if he goes to the Okoye now, that will probably dictate what he's going to do in a future turn with Shang-Chi.
Yes.
I
mean, there's no reason not to hold Shang-Chi back, right? Like Okoye has exactly 2 options right now. It's go to the right ambush or go to the left ambush. I mean, even putting her center at this juncture seems not great.
Yeah, especially
because Zemo could charge into the middle if he wanted. Like Zemo and Shang-Chi and Kurtis' Shang-Chi all have opportunities to do more than just double move this round. Nobody else does. So I think taking this route this early isn't the best option. Because you can see what else Schmid's going to do before you commit to something like this.
Yeah, absolutely. But also forcing Schmid's hand too, and like forcing him to like kind of overcommit to a side, and you're like banking on Shang-Chi living into most of the models. That feels pretty okay. Like, oh no, is Zemo gonna come and charge my guy in cover and 4-die martial artist
and not holding an extract?
And not holding an extract, yeah.
More likely you'd get a Shang-Chi charge onto that point, right?
Okay.
Kurtis.
Well, or you'll just one-shot his dumbass. Okay.
Sometimes it does make you look real smart.
Yeah, he's rolling it. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll just crank Strange for 5. That's fine. Totally normal.
Yeah, that's not what you'd expect, but...
Yeah, put the Fear of God in Strange right away. It might actually force Wong to give up giving power to his homies to go and heal Strange.
I don't know. Schmid has priority, correct?
He will have priority, but
So you can get Strange to a relatively safe point. Like with that much power, he can do a lot. I'm not sure I'm worried about healing him right now because he's not in danger from anybody else.
Yeah, notable. I think the placement of Shang-Chi here prevents a bump back onto the point.
I
Yeah,
guess it does.
that's-
Yeah, because it's glorious. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, that's just Kurtis having the experience into Convocation and looking for that. I could see a lesser player or myself making that mistake of placement there potentially and not looking for bump.
I'm not sure he could have placed Chung anywhere else and bet on that point off of range 1 is Strange.
Fair.
But yes, you're right. It whether intentional or not, it was perfect placement to deny the point from Strange.
So do you just give Zemo the power to charge round 1, or do you go heal Strange here?
I think
you
I
could-
want to go and go ahead.
Oh, I think you can possibly wait too. Like if your plan is to go with like your own Shang-Chi here, you can just like walk up, punch the enemy Shang-Chi and just like push him off, guaranteed, because you
Yeah.
have enough money for it. So,
Yep.
but no, it looks like he's giving him power with Wong, and he's doing that play now. So
Yeah, I'm going to assume Kurtis is going to hold his Rhino for last, give him a hammer, and attack whoever Schmid puts in the center, if the terrain allows that. I'm not sure if he can, just because where that hammer is a little awkward to pick it up from range 1 and get a range 3 swing into the center.
Well, he should be able to pick it up
yeah,
without moving.
he's
true.
touching the hammer.
Duh.
Yeah,
Large base.
yeah, he should be able to move like the short movement is going to clear the front of the truck, but it can kind of go to like the side of it, and you'll still have plenty of range then into the ambush.
Right.
So
All right,
Absolutely.
so then my original thought, yeah, I guess he's going to grab that hammer with Rhino and try to hold that for last activation and maybe do something in the center.
all right, that was a double move on Okoye, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And he popped
Yes.
leadership here. All right.
Okay, yeah, so Bill's got 3 power and now no damage on him.
Okay, so was that a charge out of Zemo, or was that did he move for a Master Swordsman?
I don't know.
I guess we'll see on the
Yeah.
rerolls.
Oh, good hit coming in from Schmid, but a great block.
yeah,
from
good
Kurtis.
block though.
Let's see. I see only one reroll
Okay.
coming
I
in,
think it was
so
just a charge.
So it was just a charge. Yeah.
Sure. All right.
He's gonna do damage, but not enough to get a Master Swordsman on a second attack, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we hit like a big lag spike or something.
No, I think he's looking for the aggressive.
Honor bound.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Now is this Schmid seeding the middle? Do you think?
Maybe he might just like go with because he doesn't have last activation. He'll probably just like pick up the hammer and walk to the ambush and be fine enough against Rhino with 4-die cover. So
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, his other option though is to pick up the hammer and go to the left and win the point, right?
Oh, another good hit.
Like,
that's true too.
or the
Yeah.
bottom, I guess. Another good hit out of Zemo. Yeah.
Reroll available.
Yeah. He's doing it. Okay. Well, put that nasty horseboy into the earth, I guess.
Oof.
So I assume next round. Well, I guess we'll have to see how this round finishes up. But if you're Schmidt, you're in a good spot now where you've either got a Zemo reroll onto Voodoo to be able to get the power you need next round, or you just go in with Zemo and try to do the last 2 points of damage. So he's
I think you want to go with. I think you want to go with Voodoo because it's in the Beta Ray Bill's weaker stat line.
Yeah.
And Zemo's way more flexible. Like having Zemo to be able to charge onto that back point where we assume Emma's going to be, I think is way more valuable than Zemo just punching Bill in the face a couple more times.
That's fair. He'll also have the Spender online with Power Burn, which is pretty sweet in a bill.
Sure,
Staff
sure.
was pretty cool. So
I think you swing once and see what you get, and if you don't get it, then you can burn the use the Spender. But if you can drop Bill's hammer, I think you actually wait and pick it up on Zemo and charge that back point.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
Zemo's sitting on 4 power right now, which means he can pick up Charge Master Swordsman. And 6 Dice Master Swordsman's going to just delete whatever's back there.
Yeah, I've had my Emma deleted on a back scoundrel before by you on game night.
and then you turned around and deleted Zemo with the Spender. So
That's true.
It was tit for tat that game.
He's measuring. Looks like he wants to pick that hammer up with Emma, which is not.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah,
because you
it's
don't
not
want to
that-
like
Yeah.
expose your like main hammer holder
Yeah.
in like Rhino and just like, hey, do you want to beat up my guy and get points out of it too?
Well, he's got a really strong position on the south. If he's got Emma with a hammer, who like even if she doesn't do damage to the scoundrel, she can still walk people. I think on 6 dice, the likelihood of hitting that trigger is like pretty high. Koei to protect her, and then Shang-Chi over there. I really like the position he'll have if that's where he chooses to go.
He's also stranded Voodoo and Zemo at the top of the board. So we assume he's going to commit Rhino to the middle, but I like going into Rhino with Zemo just feels terrible. Because that damage reduction, you're powering him up. He's got such a big health pool.
Yeah.
Like, you can kill him, but it's a lot less likely. So I think this is a good play. I think this rotation is smart.
And she's within range 4 of Shang-Chi, so she can deny the place from Doctor Strange, right? I'm assuming that's what he's setting up there.
Oh yeah, if he tries to scalpel Shang-Chi, yeah.
He won't have the power for it actually, because
He will not have enough dollars for it now.
Yes.
But good positioning for
Yeah.
if he does get into... If Schmid decides to go into M and she generates some power, there's no reason not to be there, right?
Yeah. Okay, so Shang's gonna pick up the hammer. Let's see where he ends up. He's thinking.
I think I'd almost move him to the bottom and just get him away from Rhino. Because if Rhino, lucks into a good hit, and then he can rob Shang-Chi, he's already got 2 power.
Yeah, Schmid doesn't really have to rush
You're-
because Kurtis not controlling the north, his home ambush on the north side. I
Right.
think buys Schmid some time to figure out the best positioning for himself.
Right, I think if I'm Schmid, I'm fine with going parity here, going 4-4, and not feeling the need to go up on points. But not sure. We'll see. Okay.
Looks like he wants to be out of range 4 of Emma and still within a flying kick of Bill.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And get behind that dumpster to provide a little extra cover for the Rhino attack. I mean, it's good positioning. Although I guess he doesn't need it, the scoundrels, right?
Yeah,
He has cover anyway.
And Shang-Chi can't can I know he's got some defensive tech, but that's size 3 or less, right? So Rhino is not in danger on the front side of Shang-Chi? Am I mistaken?
Well, he's got to be range 2 to
Okay.
trigger it, first of
Okay.
all.
So
So he
on
can't
target,
trigger
right?
it on the first attack. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think there is a range restriction, but...
Oh, it does not say a size. It is just when he's targeted within range 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't have enough
Oh,
going
after
for
his
his
result.
kit. Why would they put a size restriction on that?
On the backside, nope, still unrestricted size. I guess I was confusing that with his 5 elements fists. All right, Rhino swinging. All blocked from Schmidt.
Yep. Now, Schmidt has an interesting option open to him here with priority, which is going with Shang-Chi first. And trying to take out Bill with a flying kick followed by the punt. And that's going to get him away from Rhino and draw Rhino into that death trap at the top if he wants to go hammer hunting.
Yeah, I don't hate that line.
He'll have Stampede online, and he can probably just go and like pick on Zemo Voodoo pretty easily. So
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, Rhino's tanky, but he's not Zemo Voodoo tanky. You know, like I think sending him in there might feel unsafe.
yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, with like
But
leadership and everything, it's not hateful. He doesn't get a hammer though, because both those guys are kind of naked, so it feels a little worse to go over there.
Right.
So.
And you do trade your Strange if you decide to do that. Like,
Sure,
Stranger
absolutely.
on one is absolutely going down. So if you want your Strange activation this turn, he needs to go now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you really. Strange 5 dice Pierce. Oh, he's got a hammer, I guess, with 6 dice. What do you do with Strange? How do you maximize his activation? With 10 power, he can do a lot of interesting things.
I mean, do you just port him and AoE and try and heal up? Like,
It's looking like that. Yeah.
try and. I mean, I've been told you never use Strange's AoE, but maybe this is the time.
Schmid uses that thing all the fucking time. It's one of his like favorite
Does he?
things. So,
I-
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
The
did
pleasure thing.
on my stream when I streamed his game versus Patri last season, I think. I want to say I remember that. So we're
Yeah,
seeing-
okay, I like this. He's going to teleport Shang away so that he's outside of 3 and he's away from the bodyguard. And then he's going to go into him with the dice without his mastered martial artist turned on.
Yeah, he's doing his daggers, which is.
Yep.
Is it normally 6 dice base?
It sure is.
And
Oh wow.
It sure
Seven.
is.
Oh.
Good little roll there. Oh boy. So do you chance it all for
5?
fabulous prizes here?
I'm
Ooh.
getting.
Currently poking
Let's
him for
see.
2.
No, he's got above average rolls right now. I don't think you're going to naturally roll better than that.
Yeah.
Or you're not
5
expected to, right?
5 out of 10. It's like exactly
Yeah.
average.
Oh, so that's exactly average. You're right. It's exactly average.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that
Oh,
got
that's a
better.
good hit.
Follow-up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. He got smoked. Nice.
There we go.
Yep.
All right, so you probably feel pretty good right now, Schmidt.
Yeah, I mean, Emma's got to do the work on Strange, and that's not so easy.
Yeah, well, it might dictate Kurtis's activation order because Wong can heal up a couple of on Strange.
No, Strange is going straight to the Shadow Realm here.
Oh.
He's out of there. And then you just let like Wong live there and then heal him for 2 points and have a good day.
Yeah.
God, I love Doctor Strange. He's so cool.
He is a cool guy.
He is a fun model.
Yeah, he's just checking charge range here as well. So
Is the 5 stick the equivalent that's basically a medium move plus range 2 attack?
it's close. It's like because that's like about 9.5 inches roughly, tiny bit less. So if you like if you're within a 5,
Okay.
it's close. Yeah.
So I think if you're Kurtis, you're probably just going with Bill here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Throw Voodoo and run. Or
Voodoo
throw
might be
a
hard
piece of
to.
terrain.
Voodoo might be kind of hard to throw here with where he's positioned with
Yeah.
Zemo there. So you might just like eat Zemo and then run away, pop leadership, and
Yeah, I guess a medium throw and then a move away would be good. Yeah, you can see that.
Oh, he's looking like he might. What is the double?
Oh, double move and then. Well, he wants to throw the truck
Yeah.
or a piece of terrain at Strange to try and get that last point.
Strange has no power to
But-
be able to brace.
yeah, it's a little far, unfortunately.
It also feels risky, right? Because like you can't pick up the hammer, so what does it buy you?
Yeah, but is Wong going to go pick the hammer
You're
up?
just
Probably
you're
not.
I would.
Yeah,
I mean, what else is Wong going to do?
true. The Rhino goes hunting a Wong who's... I guess the Wong could...
Well, if Bill
Well-
was in range for the Trento, he would have 100% been able to pick up, right?
True.
Because
That's right.
the fives or like the medium stick is distance of drop pickup.
Yes.
Is 2 play? Oh yeah. I guess that's
Yeah.
true. But sitting on 2 health with a Shang-Chi powered up to just
You're sitting
Probably-
on 3
I don't know.
health because
He's gonna
Kurtis
leadership.
is almost certainly going to leadership here.
Yeah.
that's true. Yep. It feels riskier than he needs right now, but maybe
For sure.
maybe it's worth it.
I don't know if you watched his TTS finals game, but I remember him holding off on leadership for quite a while with a bishop just sitting there taking attacks.
If he can hold off on it, absolutely. But
yeah.
like, if you're diving Bill there, I think
Of course,
it kind
yeah.
of forces your hand a little. Yeah.
Well, I just meant in
Yeah.
terms of the risk factor. He's willing to sit there with a 3 health Bill loaded up on power. Okay, so he's throwing Zemo, it looks like.
Looks like he's trying to chip in for a point.
Yeah, since he's on 5 power, there's no reason to not ding him for a damage.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Only problem with dinging him though is he gets a bump. So,
Oh, true.
Right.
which yeah, we'll see.
I don't know how much the bump will matter if Curtis's plan is to move away with Bill anyway.
We have what $6 now, so you can like walk Spender, or you can like charge Spender and then come in and then
You can charge Spender,
Sword Daddy
and then
the
Master Swordsman.
follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is bump free? And I just never realized that.
it sure fucking
Oh
is.
my-
It's a cool power.
It sure is. Wow.
All right, we're trying to get the stun down on Voodoo here.
This
Which
is
he-
lightning bolt.
yeah.
This is what?
Lightning bolt. Whatever
Oh,
it's
lightning
called.
bolt.
Summon the storm. Yeah.
Oh,
Which-
get the shock down on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the 2. Did he took his rerolls already? I assume.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. Yeah. He rolled both skulls like a champ. 'Cause that's what you're supposed to do. Put him in Brain Genius here. Nice. Good, nice little play there. So. But yeah, doesn't matter. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, I like that because rolling 7 dice with 2 rerolls is really strong in a Voodoo. Voodoo was already powered up anyway, so it didn't
Yeah.
cost you a ton. I mean, Voodoo's going to be able to steal now, but he was probably going to be able to do that anyway.
Right. Exactly. Yep. And there's leadership. Okay.
I mean, Schmid could do like a nice pseudo pass turn here and just heal up Strange.
He'll strange.
Yeah, and let
Yeah, I
Curtis
think
commit.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Or we can just go aggressive.
Or choose violence.
Yeah. The bump made the difference there. Shouldn't have damaged him. Back that a little bit further and out of charge range.
What's the benefit of going with Zemo into Bill over like a steel walk back? Is it just that you then still have the power to and steal online with Voodoo for somebody else? Like if Rhino
Exactly, yeah.
if Rhino gets it back? Okay.
Yeah, because Rhino's in the center with Shang-Chi, and he just needs 1 more powered Rhinobbery? No. Well, he can already Rhinobbery. Then he just gets the
Yeah.
pickup as well. And
Right.
Yeah.
And Zemo's very likely to refund his power on that attack.
well, damage reduction and cover on 4 dice out of Bill? Maybe?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, basically having like flat 2 DR is hell of a drug. Plus dice, so...
yeah.
So yeah, maybe. That's a big question on if Zemo gets it back. If you throw the 6 dice and like Swordmaster it, then maybe, but... And then like get onto the point and then follow up with the Swordmaster second one, it's a little better.
Right.
Schmid goes into Curtis's Rhino and
Yeah.
whiffs tremendously.
Well, he got him for 1 though.
Strategically
He
gets
just gave him
around the damage reduction.
Yeah.
2 more power.
Yep.
He can push him and stun him, but I don't think it makes a huge
He
difference.
cannot push him
because
or
he's
stun him.
Oh, you know
He's
what?
very
He's got that fat ass.
Yeah, TG Lord called that out earlier in the chat. And here I am missing it.
I'm not sure what the value of that was, quite frankly.
Fishing for stagger. Like you put a stagger on
Hmm.
Rhino, it makes his life a lot more hard. So, and you get like some
Hmm.
power too potentially to like set up a fat Dimmock next turn if he gets flipped and everything. So, yeah, throwing 7 dice. It's what are the odds on that? Probably like a 35%er, roughly.
Yeah, it does put now Rhino in an even easier spot to slide and then attack, double tap Strange. I mean, don't know if he was going to get that before.
He probably had slide plus attack range.
Well,
though.
now he can just go into Wong, right? And then
I think he was just out.
okay.
So charge into Horse.
Mm-hmm.
Notable that Horse has cover.
Yep, man rolled 2 crits and well,
Wow.
Is there did he get a stagger on that though?
You think he did stagger him, right?
it's
Shield
shield.
wild?
It's
Oh,
shield crit,
oh,
right?
Oh, shield crit.
Shield crit.
Okay.
Shield crit, yeah.
Yeah, no power either, so he doesn't get the push.
Oof.
Uh-oh. Or the follow-up movement either. Oh no. That's embarrassing.
Do you just charge, attack Wong, throw furniture into Strange since he can't brace?
You do have $100 on Rhino currently, so that's not hateful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
throwing just 4 direct damage at Strange feels kind of hype, and then you have your second action, you can just attack Wong again.
Yeah. Hey,
Mhm.
if you're able to get the extract off of him without having to use robbery, that's a huge win for
Oh yeah,
Kurtis.
it's huge. Yeah, it's massive, because then like if he does take it back, then you can just instantly run robbery, because he'll have to take 6 more damage, which is at least 6 more power at a minimum, so. Is Rhinabri all extracts, or is it just one?
Oh,
Oh, any
All.
objective
Yeah.
tokens. Great. What a cool card. Good job, AMG. I'm proud of you guys.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Stampede,
Oh,
yeah.
lordy. She coming. Yeah, the really messed up thing, too, is that you don't have to attack right away after Stampede, so you can literally pick up the convenience store, yeet it over, and then
Yes.
blow his load. Yeah. Oh, look. That's
Yep.
how convenient that's happening.
Yeah, they're Strange. We can see him now.
He's got this. Come on, Strange. I believe in
Yeah,
you.
how
No, absolutely not. All right, Wong.
I do wish
Wong's got his 4 defense dice right. I believe in him to block all of this Rhino onslaught.
no cover though.
No cover, but he's got the 4 dice. Yeah, he's reading it right now.
Yeah, I don't think it says non-daze Strange. Just have to be within range of Strange. There
Yep.
we go.
Well,
Good hit. Not a great
well.
block. So he will be able to pick up the hammer.
Yep.
squeaks out on 1 though.
See how long that lasts.
Yeah,
And now
it's-
Kurtis is
Yeah,
in a really good position right now.
So I guess it's gonna depend where Rhino ends up here, because Voodoo could just like double walk right at Rhino and steal his shit.
Yeah,
With your
just
6
getting out of
power?
him.
True.
Yeah. And get your stuff back too. So
But if he does that, he's not on a point.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. And you also he's given Prio back to Schmid if he dazes Wong here.
Simon, why is that an illegal place? Wong bumped? Oh, because are you saying he measured 1 off the point or something? And now he's gonna.
Yeah, it seemed like everything was clean. Yeah, he
Yeah.
like measured Rhino first and then Wong bumped. So
Yeah, I didn't notice anything.
yeah, I didn't either. Oh,
Did he do that, or was the way he placed the range 1 tool down? Because like, there's a way you can place that where it's a thought crime and not an actual crime.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't like measure purely off of the ambush. Maybe it was just off of like Wong and it looked weird. I don't know. I wasn't paying like perfect attention to that, so
What I was going to ask was what is the benefit of bumping back? Is it to be within range of Strange to give him power or something? Like I don't know what was the benefit of that.
probably to get out of range of and Okoye if you do survive here. If you survive. No.
Nope. I'm not sure that I would have taken Wong down here, quite frankly.
I hear some movement in my house. I'm gonna go investigate if it's a child.
Oh boy.
Oh, sure does. All right, well you guys got this.
Okay. I mean, it's probably okay if you take down Wong. Like, it's not the biggest deal that you like give up priority because like Strange has 1 4 power, so it's not like he can like do that much into Rhino in cover. He can like place and then attack him twice, and I don't think those attacks are gonna kill Rhino.
That's true, but if he does, if he can get over there with Voodoo and drop his hammers, then Schmid's going to have the opportunity to pick them up and do something with it.
Yeah, that's
Whoa!
fair.
What just happened there?
Zemo charged. It looked like he did like charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, turns out it was my wife coming home.
Oh.
So we're all good. Now my son can get up all he wants.
That's a rough roll for Zemo.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Nobility calling out that the Wong bump was to set up a sacrifice potentially for next round, which is a good catch.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Nobility is, I don't know if you guys know this, but he's the MVP of stream chats. Constantly calling out the shit that myself and the co-commentators miss, or when Lucas misses things. Nobility is always there for that.
Yeah, he's a pretty sharp little player, that's for sure. So. Oh, this is kind of nice.
Honor bound, get up on there.
Yep.
So I guess that stops Voodoo from. What is the benefit there? So he's.
Yeah.
Just further from Voodoo. And like
okay,
Voodoo
it is about Voodoo.
To dive a little farther. I'm assuming so. You're already losing the point anyways.
Yeah.
It's like tied anyways, so it's not like you're losing that much by running away.
Okay.
And you also get to like have a Koye come and bodyguard for you potentially too. It looks like that's kind of what he was measuring, but I don't know.
The unfortunate thing about not getting the extract off Bill there is that it does stop Voodoo from being able to move down and get it off Rhino.
Right.
Or if he does, it's just not. It's not as maximum value as you could have potentially gotten.
Right.
Not sure that I'd commit Emma to the middle yet because she's also holding a hammer, and I think that would be my first. Just send Voodoo to the middle where he can score that point, where he can tie that point and take a hammer.
Just kind of steal it back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's waiting. I think he's going to go set up bodyguard here and call it good enough.
I'd like to see him keep Okoye on that back point, though.
I think he's definitely doing it, yeah. He's going to go try and be on the point, be with Chang, and be patient.
Yeah.
So if Kurtis moves Emma to the center, he'll score that point, but I guess he's exposing it. Like without Okoye there to bodyguard for her in a future round, I don't know how he feels about that.
Emma's going last here, and then
yeah.
If she's there, she's there, but she's going to get to crank like a fat attack into somebody, more than likely. Probably into like Shang-Chi or Zemo. And throwing like 6 die is better chance for triggers, so. And if you get like a free walk off on like Shang-Chi or something, don't deal him any damage is like the dream. You just walk him away. Because he's currently like exposed with no power, which is not great for him. Because he doesn't have a charge online then, so.
That victory point's also meaningful. Like
That's true.
Kurtis has an opportunity to really pull ahead in this game and put a lot of pressure on Schmid. And I don't think you're sacrificing enough positioning. See, I don't love this because he's giving up that back point. Or you can just keep Emma there and pass her, but I'd like to see him maximize his scoring here this turn.
Yeah, but by not going in the center, you just really is the double downing on how strong your position is on these south points here.
Mm-hmm.
It's also possible that he maybe forgot he Days Wong because there's no Days token on him, but I don't.
Days token on him?
I doubt.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
Yeah, throwing it out there. But it's more likely he wants the bodyguard for Rhino so that Strange isn't able to just get that hammer right back.
I think so
Sure.
too. Oh, I think Schmid is going to make a scenario play. A very rare thing.
It's a shame.
He does have to.
I was going to ask if you've played Schmidt before or met him before.
So interesting story. I should have.
I know you should have, and Johnny and I talked about that before the stream.
His story is he couldn't find parking, so he decided to turn around and go home. I think he was just intimidated, but you know.
I mean, it's a story we can all relate to. I'm sure. So Voodoo does steal the hammer. So now he's back to his normal 5 dice on his attack for next round.
Yep.
Did you get him in 2 of Wong as well? It's hard to tell there.
I'm not sure. I didn't see him measure to check the range. Despite a lot of things not bouncing Schmid's way, like he's done a really good job of positioning and setting himself up to still be in a pretty good position.
Yeah, I like him rotating Voodoo down. That's clearly where the action is happening right now. He's got Bell pretty well cornered. Bill's not getting away. He seems to be more difficult to take down than he should, but I like this because Voodoo can't pull back, Brother Daniel.
There you go. I had to like double check there. I've like done them to like where they missed something and have been owned 100 times in the past. I got them for the first time ever, guys.
Alright, notable Emma moves out of range 3, so Voodoo won't be able to steal off of her so easily next round, although he's swinging into Voodoo, so he can just bump to wherever he wants to be.
Well, if you don't deal damage...
Oh, he can't bump because it's Emma.
You do not get to bump.
Yes.
Oh, cleverly denies the bump. Well played,
Yes,
Curtis.
smart. However, he gave him a power like an idiot, so...
Is Emma on that midpoint? I can't tell.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
She is, okay. Alright.
Are you just watching my stream?
No, I'm a spectator in
Okay, you are in the game.
Yeah.
So you can move around as freely as you like.
It's very funny because you guys are like... I have the map flipped, so I'm like your South Side map correspondent.
Well, one thing I noticed about the first time I ever streamed, I moved around. I did a few games before I ever released anything just to get feedback from a couple of locals, and they were like, "Don't move around." And I noticed Lucas doesn't do that, so I try not to move too much during the game to not be distracting.
Oh, people just lose their shit when they like watch me like actually play games because I'm like constantly rotating the map and like
It looks like a
different angles and
StarCraft
stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just like all over the console thing. I'm sure it just annoys the shit out of people, but I don't care. I'm the one playing, doing it for me. Oh, yeah, it looks like Schmid played books, which probably good. get that card out there a little bit, especially
Yeah.
with like a fat rhino running around, a Koi in like poking range.
Right. You feel no pressure to go with Strange. And with Wong, like, you're looking for Wong to sacrifice a die here, right? And get your votes back for next turn.
Potentially, yeah.
But I think with Prio, you just got to finish off Bill. Which, easier said than done, but...
Yeah. Well, you got, what,
Zemo
7
Noodle?
dice on Shang?
Oh, that's Shang.
Somebody.
Yay, he rolled good dice for once.
Hey.
Okay. He smoked them. Nice. Take
yeah,
that. And a stagger, too, just in
and a
case.
stagger on top of it. Now, do you charge Emma here?
It's not hateful, and you force her to
I
attack
think-
you into your Mystic.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah. Funnily enough, she can deny the throw. So, or not the throw, the
The push?
with your
Yeah.
superpower. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think you're looking for damage and then follow up with Zemo. Right?
think
Zemo's
so,
on 2
too.
power, so he can charge in and
Yeah.
really puts pressure on Emma there.
Is he just trying
And
to be cute with-
you've collapsed the game very
No.
neatly. Schmid has collapsed the game very neatly, which is good for him.
Yeah.
He has to be
It seems
careful
like-
though, because if he moves Shang-Chi into the center with 2 hammers, I mean, Rhino can move, swing, and then he'll have the power for Rhinobbery. Even if he does no damage,
true.
he just needs to activate the leadership once before activating Rhino.
Well, the weird thing about Rhino is he is Brother Daniel inside of him, and that
Oh,
makes
that's
it
right.
really hard to pick up hammers.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Good
that's
thing that you called that out before.
Weird. Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't just go pick this up.
Oh, yeah, why would you just
Shang-Chi
put it
here?
right on him? Because he wants to get it on Zemo. He wants to diversify the hammers.
No, he
No,
just
there
said,
you
"Fuck
go.
it,
Okay.
I'm a fool." Okay,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, all
I
right.
mean, I can see an argument for keeping people with 1 hammer each so that Rhino can't get that value.
Yeah, but
But it,
Rhino's
also,
not
it
being
does-
able to pick stuff up or whatever also means you're pretty okay. So
right.
yeah, and now
All
you
right.
get to punch Emma with 8 die into her physical, which feels pretty cool. So
Yeah, it's gotta feel good.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this was the concern
That's
I
the one
had
they
last
think?
round. Not having a Koi in range to bodyguard Emma.
well, Emma might just transform and be in bodyguard
Oh.
range all of a sudden.
I do love that interaction.
Well, Aquaria doesn't get martial artist, but
I think you're fine with the Clay going down here.
I think so too. She takes one for the team. Yeah, you're all right.
Did he pull it off? Let's see.
Yeah, he's
looks
definitely
looks
in,
good
yeah.
to me.
Yeah, he like checked it before, and it was within very clearly. So, oh look, Aquaria has 3 die and cover.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good hit from
Oh,
Schmid.
jeez.
Notable that
There
this,
are at least two dice in this game that only have crits on their face. The number of
Oh,
crits
it
that come out is
seems so.
insane.
All right, well, sure. Well, Shang-Chi needed to like focus a little bit early on to actually like figure out how to hit people, but he's learned. He's done it.
so he does give away priority. I don't know how much that matters.
I don't think he gives one
No.
shit about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, and-
sure. I don't think he cares about it, but it might be relevant next round for Curtis
and
on the
and
swing
you've
back.
stranded
Did he
Emma
advance
in the
away
middle
short?
of the map on his bad form.
Yeah, I mean,
No, he
there's-
didn't advance at all. He's perfectly content there. That's like where he ended up, and like
Yeah, you don't think you want to flow like water and just get away from Rhino a little bit?
Rhino's still possessed, so whatever.
True.
Mm.
True.
And you also have your own voodoo just literally chilling there. You can
I just realized
snipe people out.
he's got Book of Cagliostro. That's the one where Strange can get a second activation, or someone can get a second activation.
It sure is,
Correct.
yeah.
That is one I have not seen before in a game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You have to sacrifice a tactics card for it, though, right? Like, the cost on is pretty high.
I think that's to get it back.
Yeah, if you get it back, you can discard 2 team tactics cards. So there was like
Okay.
there was a very funny list. You play like Honey Badger and then Ironbound Books, and then every turn you get Jonathan the Unstoppable back if it's like flipped over and she's healthy and the token's not out. So you can just keep like refreshing it and getting like double activations on Strange as long as you have power. But he's not doing it here because he's a coward and doesn't believe in cool stuff, fun stuff. So
Seems like a lot of hoops to jump through. I'm gonna side with Schmid on this one.
but activating Strange 2 times every entire game.
I mean,
who wouldn't want to do that?
Cool points plus 1 million. I will agree.
Okay, all right. Can agree there, though.
but maybe not the most efficient. All right. What
Looks like
what are we doing?
I think Rhino's throwing hands at Voodoo here.
At Voodoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants the shit back. Makes sense. But he still gets the 4 dice, so like, yeah, 5 into 4, you're fine.
Right. And even if he knocks out Voodoo here, he can't pick it up. So. Does Brother
Yeah, he
Daniel
can.
go back now when he
Yeah.
damages? Brother Daniel
Yeah,
goes back
Daniel
when he
will
damages.
fly right back.
Okay.
But the funny thing is if Kurtis does damage to Voodoo, he can't be right operated because he always gets a bump out
Mm.
after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hit him for exactly 1. Perfect number.
If he bumps, though, he'll be able to place his Rhino in a position potentially to throw terrain.
Well, he's got to place first, and then bump comes after.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm saying even if he bumps away, he still is placing in a way to throw this size 3 truck or size 2 car.
Yeah, I think you just brace that one then.
Right. I mean, yeah, you just brace that. I think.
Especially
Then
not
still
having Daniel, you're only rolling 2 dice as well, and that feels even scarier. So
the Ironbound Books doesn't work on terrain, huh?
nope, it doesn't.
And I don't know that I'd reach right for that size 3. I think I would try and throw something a little smaller here. And try and draw a brace.
No, he's doing the cool shit. He's coming over and then he's going to take the ambush now and get cover on this like follow
Right, get cover on the attack. Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
He did get the power he needed though, which is not the worst thing.
Rhino, you mean?
Yeah, Rhino. So he has like enough for like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking here. Never mind. Yeah, he's still possessed, so that doesn't do anything.
Right. I think he's looking at maybe throwing Shang-Chi into where his Shang-Chi can then put some damage into him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or
just throwing him into like Emma's karate chop range as well too. Probably isn't the worst.
Sure.
But she still does get 6 dice, and I think there's a stun on that attack as well. Yeah, and stun is pretty cool. Good condition.
It has Pierce too, right? Oh, I guess
that doesn't. Yeah, that one less fortunate, but
yeah, that one
stun. Although it's funny that it's like crit Pierce, so it is like actually a worse Pierce than regular ass Pierce. So
wait, why is it a Pierce regular Pierce?
Because how the math works is when you roll dice, all your crits explode. So if you get a crit, it explodes. So you then have like another 1/8 chance to hit the wild on like a normal
but in this
Pierce.
case, if
but
you
if
roll
it's
a crit,
because it's a crit,
right?
Yes, and it already like hits or whatever. So it has like a perfect like 1/8 chance per dice, not like a 1/8 plus another 1/8. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like it's not much worse. It's like maybe like a percentage point or 2, but
Brother Daniel,
it is worse.
Is that Brother? Oh no, what's he doing? He paid
No,
for.
So he threw the car at Voodoo.
He threw the car and then he braced, paid the extra power because of the hammer.
Yep, yeah, he's not messing around. He's not chancing that with just 2 dice.
Yeah, but it does leave that size 3 open for later in the game for Rhino.
Well, you're blocking exactly enough. By enough, I mean
Yep.
all of it. So,
Yeah, Voodoo's on 3 power, so it's not unreasonable for him to. Is he? Did he already get his power from the skull? I guess
he just did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not unreasonable to think he could do 2 attacks into Emma, and then pull, Brother Daniel, her as well.
He has to be attacked only to recall spirit, right?
Well, I can't. He can
With,
still
like, the
possess
new
the king
rules?
though.
I think he can just reuse.
Yeah,
Brother.
he
can- Oh,
just
sure.
reuse
Yeah.
Voodoo. He just
Yeah, true that, yeah.
I just shortcut the words there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're good.
But I think also an option is just to charge Zemo into Emma and try and take her down. I don't. You probably can't get there in one charge, so maybe not.
It's close,
that
yeah.
back.
I wish I could measure. I could to let you know in like a quarter second. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's way out.
Yeah.
I think it's just out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's no good.
Could also just go with Wong here and heal up Voodoo.
Yeah. Well, Wong has 1,000,000 power, so he can heal and then also give a power to multiple people
Sure.
if you wanted. So.
Yep. And he could kick Rhino.
You could, yeah. I mean, you chip a damage in. That's still a damage done, you know.
Yeah.
Leadership's not been used yet, so maybe that's actually not the best because then it's just giving free to rhinos. So what does Shang-Chi have on flip side? It's the punt, or it's the push and then the heal, right?
The heal, yes.
Okay. Yeah, he loses the mobility, which is a little unfortunate.
Also, going with Wong and taking the shock off of Voodoo might not be terrible.
I think you just heal him. I think you just accept that he's
Yeah.
only rolling. He's rolling one less dice for the rest of the game.
Sure. But I don't think I'd be in a rush with Schmid to activate anybody. Doesn't feel like he's in a lot of danger here.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be super aggressive in activations. Yeah, you can probably go with Wong. That's a good pass, and then because Shang-Chi's out of doing anything super threatening,
Right.
especially with sacrifice up, you can just shunt it right onto Wong and have him take one for the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're happy to get your books back. If
Yeah,
that's
that too.
what happens.
Yeah.
So get some value out of Wong while you can, and then just sacrifice him.
Yep. So what is Emma's life this turn? It seems like she...
I think
I
you
don't
move, punch, and try and get a terrain throw online.
Yeah, that's true. She needs 2 damage to get the terrain throw.
2 damage.
Yeah. Well,
So I mean, but you could move, punch Wong, and then throw the dumpster at Voodoo.
true.
You probably generate the power off. Oh, maybe not. I mean, he's rolling 4 defense. I don't know.
Oh, Voodoo's going into Rhino.
Yeah, it looks like Voodoo's going here. Okay. Cool
Good
attack.
hit.
Yep.
Okay, poke him for 1. You're already poking him for 1. Thanks, crits. You're so helpful.
I'm surprised. I really thought he was going to heal up first with Wong so that he's not threatened.
Yeah.
I don't think he's super worried with where Shang-Chi is. It's
Yeah.
if he attacks Voodoo, you get 4 dice or 4 dice for defense plus cover because there's no way Shang-Chi gets onto the point there. And if he throws something a second attack and things do start getting scary, you just shunt it onto Wong.
Right. I mean, at this point, I think I would just put another attack in and try and get the hammer off Emma.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to attack Rhino. You're saying, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
attack Rhino.
that-
You don't want to give Emma power.
Exactly.
But if you can generate 2
Oh
power
no,
here,
he's going for Emma. It looks like.
Saps 2
got the
power,
sap.
and he's got a skull, so he's...
Doesn't
Yeah.
Emma only
He
have
sapped
4
one.
defense
Emma.
dice on in diamond?
She's
Yeah,
4/4/4
does.
in diamond.
Yeah.
But he did get a. Oh yeah, he rolled too many. Do we have active judging?
I mean, it's fine. You can make him re-roll, or if he rolled and didn't notice, whatever.
Opting to throw him here though. So I guess he's happy to leave Daniel on Rhino.
Oh, hit you with the rope-a-dope. Oh, back again. Oh,
Did Emma take no damage from that attack? Am I missing
Yeah, she
something?
blocked a casual 5. Yeah.
Oh, she counts blanks, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you got 2 power out of the deal, so
Yeah.
not the worst attack. Yeah.
I can't tell Johnny from the angle, but Bill should be able to move and throw the size 4 into Shang next round, right?
Probably, yeah. You can come up and then maybe hit him. That like dumpster's blocking pretty okay, so. But I think you have enough movement to come like over, like basically like touch Emma and then hit him.
But now you got Zemo to go into Emma if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. And then you're giving a
I like that a
reroll
lot.
to your Shang in the center, and you're body blocking the throw lane on Bill for next
Mhm.
round. That's
Mhm.
If that's what he does, that's really good. But this is Kurtis's long move tool, so
Yeah, Curtis, I think is.
so
He's thinking about exactly
Well,
this.
it is
yeah.
Curtis's activation. So
Yeah.
I imagine he's going to activate Emma, maybe just move her to the point, and just cut his losses.
How many dollars does it cost for Shatter?
6.
More, well,
Yeah.
she's on 0 power, so I feel like generating 6 on 1 attack is not likely.
Well, yeah, and you have to walk too to make any attacks.
That's true. Right, that's
She just
true.
has a pimp smack now, yeah. So
Yeah, Kurtis doesn't have any highly impactful activations right now. Everything seems a
no.
little risky.
yeah, it all sucks.
Shang-Chi's the only one who can really do something, and the question is, how long do you want to hold him?
Yeah, and
He could also pass here,
yeah.
but if he passes, he's basically giving up Emma to Zemo's attacks. So I think you got to go with Emma.
Yeah, she's immune to bleed, 4 die. It's not the worst. Zemo just gets to roll, what, 5 dice?
Did a
Maybe
reroll?
5 more dice? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you get 2 5 dice attacks, and if he gets something down on the first one, it might be a Master Swordsman on the
Yeah,
second.
that's true.
Is it silly
I don't know.
to have your Doctor Strange move Voodoo range 3 away from Shang-Chi?
No, that's does a pretty good job of protecting the bag, so I don't hate it.
Move him back towards.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, just
deployment?
Yeah, taco truck or whatever
Yeah.
isn't bad.
just
You
Sure.
could also double move your Strange and put your Shang-Chi way the hell away because he has 2 hammers, and that's even more worth protecting. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
yeah. But it looks like he's just going to go for the Pimp Smack into Voodoo and Prey.
I think he's maybe hoping that there's a recall here, or just killing him outright. Either works.
Yeah.
I mean, you are rolling 6 dice into 2, so.
It's 4. Books are up, so.
Oh, books are up, right. So 6 dice into
Yeah.
4.
It could be 6 into 6 with cover if you wanted.
Be interested to see if he puts it onto 1 here, or if he's just going to roll it.
Yeah, I think he's just going to chance it with 4 into 4. Oh, he recalled. Okay. I kind of liked having Voodoo in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
here we are.
especially considering Schmid's going to have Prio. You would expect Rhino to try and go off this next turn.
Okay,
I'm sorry, that Kurtis is going to have prio.
Yeah.
Blocking
Well,
4.
none. Yeah, none for Voodoo, I guess. Yeah.
I think he got what he wanted out of that.
She did
So
get the
funnily
stun.
enough, the stun doesn't actually matter that much into Voodoo because like so much of his damage is like in instances of like 1. 'Cause
Right,
it's like, hey, I
and
get
plus
1
he
for the
has-
sap, 1 for skull,
Right.
1
Yeah.
like 1 damage through.
Yeah. Now, do you try and use Strange to blow up Emma?
Oh yeah, you can like dart her into her physical. Probably within 5 there. Yeah, maybe. It's not hateful. Yeah, and Emma not having any money either for Shield Mind makes things a little sad.
Right.
You could double activate Strange as well. He can move up, attack, and then Book of Cagliostro.
Yo, let's go.
We
Here it
could
is.
see
I
it.
think you're right. I think it's coming out. Yeah. Yeah, because Voodoo has exactly enough money for it, so.
I'd love to take credit, but that's
Okay,
TJ
Curtis is
Lord in the
literally
chat.
Curtis is listening to us right now. He's literally just hovered and looked at it.
Do you know how many times I have been fooled watching like a Lucas stream where he's going over an old game and like one of the participants is in the chat, and it takes me like a minute of like, is this guy just like openly cheating, or is he? Is this like a recorded game? And like you give it a second, and usually it reveals itself by the person saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this next," and that was a bad idea. Like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, generally Lucas is pretty upfront at like the start of the stream if it's recorded or not. But yeah, but if you're not there for it,
Exactly.
you pop in like 5 minutes late. How could you know?
What did we see come out happen just now? I saw some tabbing.
Wong
Wong.
sealed
Okay.
Voodoo, and then
And you
move
move within 2.
to. Is that what you need for books? I don't know what this card does.
I think Books has to be within 3, but
Okay.
it's for sacrifice in case
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Shang
Yeah.
gets risky and wants to
Yep.
come and hurt Strange. We might see some like Shang on Shang violence here, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if I love that because I think Zemo then just comes over and messes with Shang. I mean, the likelihood of
Yeah.
damage, I guess, is lower, but put bleed on, like you can just harass him. Zemo has no good.
See a charge
activation this
into
game.
Dim Mak though. That would be pretty sweet.
You can't do that.
Oh,
can't
it's
do
only
charge.
the
Yeah.
You have to make
Punchy
10,000
punch?
shapes strike.
That's less fun.
Yeah. But I don't think you're trying to damage. You're praying for like a stagger or something and then a push.
Yep.
Yeah, you have no expectations of dealing damage here. Okay. We're alive. That crit, come on, let's go. Now. Okay, well, you still okay, you got the 2 damage. Here you are.
Yeah.
Chi Mastery.
Oh, Chi Mastery.
He's gonna get the
pick up
stagger.
The stagger.
Oh
Yep.
hell yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That card is so cool.
It's pretty neat.
And
And you get some
that
extra
will be-
damage out of it too, because it's
Yeah.
2 results,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so it's gonna be. Shang-Chi's gonna take 4.
Oh hell yeah, nice. Yeah, 4 damage, stagger and pushed away.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Did Chong Dragon Chase Tail thing? Did Schmid do that?
Oh,
no,
that's,
he's not-
he's
Schmid's
not-
his guy is healthy, so he doesn't get that
Right.
backside.
Yes. God, this character
Yeah.
he's got so much text on there.
so much text.
Yeah, Dragon
People now
Chase's
got
tail is
K-pop.
after the attack if you don't take damage from
Yeah.
it. So
So Zemo could, if you pushed him off, Zemo could charge, hit him,
Right.
and if he gets it, just then walk to a point, so he's scoring too. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think he's going to push him off the point and hopefully, hit him on
Yeah,
the cover.
Oh.
Yeah, and put it stun him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just get him with everything.
Yep, don't hate that.
Not that the stun
Good.
matters when he has 1 damage left and 8 power, but it's there.
Right.
Okay.
And then you just bump back.
And then
It's
just bump back,
surprise,
yeah.
motherfucker. Oh, wizards. They're so cool.
Okay, so
I think
Kurtis is out of activations now, so Schmid gets to just comfortably decide what he wants to do here.
He gets to activate Strange 2 times and a Zemo.
Yeah,
Although
I don't know
it's
if you're
weird,
both-
right? Because you have to... Because it's active, so you don't actually get, like, another window. So you'd have to go Strange, Zemo, Strange to do it.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a lot of benefit in activating Strange twice here. Because you can daze Rhino and Emma, but I don't. I think you want to use that to take some models off the board next turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
You may not get an opportunity next turn, though, because if Kurtis... I mean, I don't know. What do you think Kurtis is going to open up with? Because it's possible he takes Wong off the board or dazes Voodoo, and then you can't play Cagliostro.
That's true, because it has to be Wizards characters. No, it's not. It's the Wizard character gets the extra activation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
what I'm
choose
saying
your
is that
friends.
just based
Jesus.
on his positioning... oh, wait, is it within 3? Or is it within 2? It's within 2 of the character, right?
Within 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
2
maybe
You choose 1 character and 2 homies within 3.
Okay, so
And they don't have to be wizards.
then that's less restrictive than I thought.
Yeah. You could also just go with your Voodoo again and have him get him the fuck out of there and protect him.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know who he's looking at for a target here.
Yeah, I don't either. I think he's just measuring his Zemo's like total scenario like
Sure.
range and movement, but it's not quite that far. It's close though.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are calling for Schmid to use Cagliostro to take Kurtis's Shang-Chi off the board.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I was kind of considering that as well too. So
I'm not sure he'd get him though.
It's not easy. He's not holding a hammer on Strange anymore. So you're throwing what, 6 dice
Yep.
into cover? More than likely?
Into cover. Yep. And Shang-Chi counting blanks.
You
Shang-Chi
get
can
3,
always-
yeah, and you get 3 attacks because you can't.
yeah, you also don't get enough power then either because
Yeah.
you're a power short from like triple daggering
Exactly.
Right.
out of range.
You can't put
And-
yourself up and do it because you'll be out of power. So
Right.
not a lot of great opportunities to do that. Nobility says I think he's measuring to see if he can get Zemo. Oh, okay.
Does Strange have to pay power for Books of Cagliostro, or is it just his buddies?
I think everyone has to pay 2 power.
Yeah, but Nick, Strange also has
Yes.
to spend the 2 power as well
Yes,
too.
fair
So it'd be 5 to do 3 daggers.
Nobility saying he's maybe looking to get Zemo into position where Strange can leverage rerolls.
Sure. But what's he gonna do with Strange at that point?
I think he said yeah, Strange rerolls.
So
Yeah,
Strange can't take.
I like that.
Okay, you're just going for
I like that.
coming over here and stabbing Emma with the charge. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. I think that's a good play.
Yep. Get scenario points. Put some
Yep.
pressure on. Decent stab. Bleed her. Nice. Okay, well, you got her for 1. You got Sword Daddy up next turn, so
Right, or charge.
Yeah, or charge, yeah. Either one. Your main target is right next to you. You got to charge. You live there now.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, and if Strange is in 5 of... Oh, I think he's actually within 5 of... You could just, like, sniper her down, like, twice.
I
And
think
just,
you
like,
want the
be
point,
happy
though.
there.
You've gone through the effort of getting that back point with Zemo. I think you want to move Strange up onto the point as well.
So you currently have 5 points to Kurtis's 1,
Mm-hmm.
which, yeah, going up 11 to whatever, pretty okay.
Yeah.
And then Strange
'Cause I
also
think you
doesn't
that mean-
have... Yeah, so I guess if Strange like places Rhino off, then you can... Okay, that's what he's doing.
He placed himself up range 3 so he can double tap into someone.
Oh, okay. It looks
Yeah.
like Rhino. Nice.
He's double tapping into Emma.
Into Emma,
Uh,
Oof.
Oh no, Rhino. I'm sorry.
yeah, Emma has 5 mystic defense.
defense,
Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah. Deal 2. Perfect. Yeah, but unfortunately you can't use books here on Strange to activate him again because he doesn't get the activated token and you don't have a window after
Right.
the activation.
One more damage coming through him right now.
Or no, he's gonna reroll all.
Oh,
here,
no,
for
sure.
hold that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about 4 more damage into
Oh.
Rhino?
Oh.
That gets him. God, Doctor Strange is so cool.
What a neat guy.
If you're Kurtis here, who are you going with first? Rhino, I assume.
Yeah, Rhino's gonna take the shit out of Voodoo, and maybe.
Or is Rhino just going to go rob Shang-Chi?
Why not both? Hit Voodoo
Yes.
on pop your way on over.
Hey,
to
Voodoo,
Shang-Chi.
hop off. Yeah, that's... Yep.
What's he tabbing for?
I don't know.
Is he porting her away?
He's not. He has to be within range 2 to port.
Right.
I could see him porting like his Voodoo away or something like that.
Yeah, protecting him.
Oh, did Emma just deny?
No, Emma didn't have enough money.
Oh,
she
so-
only has 1, so
I got really excited for half a second there.
yeah.
All
I
right,
wonder if
guess-
they're discussing books. Or the other book.
Oh, Cagliostro or the
Yeah.
Iron. Yeah,
Yeah, Cagliostro.
about whether or not he can. If there's a window.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take another activation with Voodoo here. No. Strange just can't.
True.
So
Just double walk Voodoo away.
That's
or
what you
something
do
like
with Voodoo activation, though.
that. You double walk him.
yeah.
Sure.
It's not stellar, but it might be like your one opportunity to really leverage that card.
Could activate one, double activate one and go heal Shang-Chi.
That would be a hilarious use of the card.
That would be bold. Yeah.
Like
6 power or 8. What would that be? Like 8 power to heal 2 or 7 power to heal 2?
Walk Wong over and sacrifice range for Shang-Chi.
That's not a bad idea either. But you also have the power off of Strange where you could port someone first, activate
Yeah,
Wong,
he could just
and then
put Wong
double
over
move
there, right?
Wong to sacrifice. So like you could get all the things in one activation.
Sure.
Like play Cagliostro to remove the activated token off Wong, port Voodoo, range 3, double walk Wong to sacrifice for either one of those characters. That's pretty spicy.
Simon is dying right now. 2 activations off of Wong.
Oh yeah, I actually, Simon would appreciate this. I actually recorded my son saying that Wong is shit today, so I could send that to Jeff, which I did earlier.
Is Jeff a big Wong enjoyer?
Oh, he's a huge Wong enthusiast.
He loves the Wang.
Yeah. It looks like we're seeing
He's doing
Book of
it.
Cagliostro.
I don't know who's getting down. Who's getting
Oh, it's
activated?
Voodoo.
Okay,
Oh,
Voodoo.
okay.
It's Voodoo. Yeah, he can't choose. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
you're
Voodoo
here.
can try and generate some power and
Yeah, you can
and
just like
strip
crank
Emma's,
into Emma here a bunch. Yeah.
hammers. Yeah, and maybe
Yeah.
get our hammer.
Yeah.
Like possess if you can get 4 power.
Yep, yeah. You just get to blast her twice. Once, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you hit the double wild or like the double hit throw.
He is stunned, so he's not likely to get a ton of power off this.
Well, he's got sap, he's got skull.
Sure.
Right, exactly, yeah. You're gonna get like 3 instances of 1 damage more than likely. Or 3 instances of like 1 power. And yeah, hey look, 3 power. How convenient.
No, I'm only at 1, so we only going to grab 2 there.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, and if she like pops out as well, you don't get a sap either, so.
Right.
Or she's just like brave and rolls her 5 dice and is happy with it. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
don't
okay.
generally want to end the
she's
turn.
getting the fuck out of there, yeah.
I kind of like the sacrifice setup play if he was able to do that. But I guess if he had done that, I guess he wouldn't score that point down there. Oh no, Rhino's dazed, so of course he's scoring the point.
Mm-hmm. Emma also
Alright.
dropped the bleed.
That's true too. Alright, double hit, let's go. Well, he gets 1 power. That's exciting.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, he keeps rolling 5 dice.
He's got a hammer.
No, Emma.
Oh, he rolled too many dice. I mean, it didn't matter. He didn't roll any hits at all. All right, well, now it's Rhino versus the world.
He's looking. He's like, what have I done?
Well, when your opponent rolls 0 hits or successes, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
too
it
much,
doesn't matter. Right, it doesn't matter
But
at
it's good.
all.
It's good info for next time.
Yeah.
How many games of Emma you think Kurtis has?
At least probably 150.
Has he rolled 5 dice?
Easy. I wonder. Maybe this is why he's been so good and so successful. Just taking this one secret edge.
It's funny
Can't
sometimes
believe-
how much you can play a character and not. It just like small little things.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Nick, that was a disappointing Book of Cagliostro. We were all hoping for it to just completely like close the game out and be like this really cool play.
All right, robbery on Voodoo. Throw on the
I think with
chunky.
that second action, I think you just. What did he do with his second action? Oh, did he shake stun?
Nothing.
Shook stun.
Yeah, shook stun.
Okay.
Then throw Voodoo at Chong-Chi.
I feel like just getting the fuck out of there would have been much better than shaking the stun, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have really liked to have seen Strange spend the power to have moved Voodoo as well. Or prior to that.
Yeah, well, if you're going for the Emma attack, then yeah. It's also like a 40, like on 5 dice, it's also like a 45%er to hit the throw. So like if you just throw her right back, then it's all good. And you look like a genius. So
he bumps there. Shang.
Yep.
You only have 1 bump per. Is it 1 bump per turn or 1 bump per character per turn?
I believe it's 1 bump per character per turn.
Okay.
When an allied character suffers damage from an enemy effect, after the effect resolve, you place that character within one of its current position. A character may only be placed by its leadership ability once per turn. Yeah.
Mm.
So he's got a bump available to Shang if he wants it.
No, Shang's
Oh,
dead.
he's dazed. Oh, then he won't be taking that bump.
Yeah.
He's gonna hoover up, as the British would say, all those hammers this round.
Yeah,
I think he's got ton for Voodoo. Hop over there.
100 power, so I think he's gonna walk, pick him up, and run.
No, he's gonna attack Voodoo.
Oh, he's still within 3. Hell yeah!
He's
already bumped as well too.
I can feel Schmid shaking his head right now.
Yeah, he's not enjoying his life at the moment.
This is like the Back to the Future meme. Like I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Voodoo blocks it all though.
He does, yeah.
and gets a power for his troubles. So he can go now possess Rhino.
True that, yeah. I don't know if he's going to reach Rhino and have enough power, because Rhino is about to take
walk
a
and
walk
slide.
and slide to the fucking Shadow Realm behind that
He
car.
Yeah, I mean, double move range 3. I would think he'd be able to reach him. No problem.
Yeah, you want to be
Yeah, but
within
if he-
range 3 though, right? Because you want to be able to pick
Right.
up.
You want to pick them up.
Yeah,
Sure.
he only has the 4 power, which is exactly.
But
enough to
he's
clear.
on 12 points. Schmid is on 12 points. So he doesn't need those 3 hammers to win the game. He just needs to deny them from Kurtis.
Oh, he's attacking again. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm-
Getting vicious.
Good blocks though.
I'm surprised by that, though.
Yeah,
That's
well, you could place on the other side of Voodoo and slide. I don't know if you get to
And then
that top left
and then-
point.
yeah,
Oh, they were saying in the chat, throw the size 4, yeah, because he
Throw
doesn't
the
have the
truck,
brace
yeah.
online.
Well, he exactly does. Hell yeah. Okay. Looking like a genius now.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Schmidt, do you have to go into Rhino before Okoye can set up sacrifice? I mean, bodyguard, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
You're looking at either Strange or Zemo. Probably Strange. But that's a tall order. No. Can you get planes up on him?
Yeah, he should be able to port himself, put plane, and then attack twice. Could do that.
Yeah.
He can do exactly that, yeah.
That's what I think would be the right play.
Yeah, you need to position yourself too in a way. I think you have to get like Zemo so you don't let Rhino get onto the ambush as well.
Mm-hmm.
You could also, I mean, you could activate. Oh no, you don't want to.
Yeah, I'd place next to Zemo to get the reroll, and
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, go as far as
Rhino.
possible to like try and deny the sacrifice or like sacrifice the bodyguard positioning.
Menard in the chat points out that with an aggressive, you can get back into bodyguard range, so you have to be careful. Yeah.
But depending on how much power Strange generates, he could just port Okoye away, or port Rhino away to shoot again.
Yeah, true that.
Straight Thanos style.
Yeah, if you're playing books though, you do have to deal 4, which 5 dice, not ideal. You do get to modify skulls though, which is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Nick. He cannot sacrifice into Emma. I'm not sure he was going to look for that, but
Well, based on
Why can't-
Kurtis
why
rolling
can't he
5
sacrifice
defense
into
dice,
Emma?
I don't know if he.
she can't play tactics cards when she is in diamond form.
Oh, right. Right.
I could see a world where maybe you go Zemo, Master Swordsman, and try to take Emma down. Could she transform out of diamond form? I've also played a lot of Emma, and she's just not the answer to that.
Shatter, but it costs you a fair amount of power.
Okay, she can't transfer though while she's in diamond form.
No. The only way you can do it is
So like you could still do Master Swordsman, presumably get another Master Swordsman up online. You're doing 2 5-die reroll all into 6 health.
What does that do for you though? Get a hammer back, I guess.
It's a hammer.
Yeah.
Emma's kind of a tough cookie to punch through though with like Mystic and that form. Because the counting blanks is like kind of huge. You deny the pierce.
Right, but he's
I'm
talking about
talking
Zemo.
about Zemo.
Just
Yeah.
Master Swordsman
Oh,
and-
sure. I
Yeah.
got you, yeah.
Of course, doing that it still allows Okoye to go set up bodyguard, so that's not
Right.
really ideal.
I mean, you could then activate Wong and give Strange a power so he can port in and then port
Yeah.
Okoye away, but then you can't get books up, or planes pull
Yeah.
back up.
So Curtis, let's see, he can score 4. He's not in the worst position to be able to score 8 this round. If he can hold on to those hammers, he could definitely do it.
He has 4 of them. He only needs 4 other points. Bill is
Yeah.
like a guaranteed point. Your Shang-Chi can also kind of go wherever you need. Okoye can also rotate down.
Yeah, if Schmid can
And
find
Emma's
a
like healthy into like a bunch of injured models. Yeah, this could be danger.
if Schmid could find a way to extend the game another round, he might be in a really good spot, waking up with full power Shang, powered up Voodoo.
Yeah.
But he's in
absolutely.
very real danger of letting Curtis get 8
Yeah.
right now.
Can Schmid body block the movement to Okoye with place and body block the landing zone for Rhino to be able to get into range 2 of Okoye?
I don't think so. I think he's got a lot of routes to get there. That's why I like Zemo and Emma. It's a lower percentage play, but if it works, you're denying the points from Curtis, so you
Yeah.
do extend it to the 5th round.
Sure. I mean, I think Shang just comes over and takes it back. But just charge, build a spender into Zemo from Shang-Chi.
That's true. He will have the spender online. How much power is the spender?
5.
Oh yeah, he'll have that. He's weighing his options.
Yeah. It's a tough call.
Mhm.
Whatever he does has to work out for him here.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he's
feel really bad if it doesn't.
choosing between a number of like lower percentage plays. He's trying to find which one is the best. Like MCP is very much poker
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
The more I think about Zemo, the more I like it because I think Shang-Chi is going to daze him. And I think if you don't go with him here, you're not going to get an activation out of him.
Yep. So he's
Yep.
Yeah.
he is doing that play.
Yep. You called it, Mike.
Yep. He's going for it. He's sword daddying. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Well, no harm, no foul on that, I guess.
Well, he's got the rerolls.
He's got the
Yeah.
rerolls.
She's blocking 2.
Well, that wasn't ideal. Maybe get
Yeah.
one through.
He does not even get a bleed because she's in diamond form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well.
That
well-
feels bad.
All right.
Ooh.
It's just going again. Okay. Better,
Hey.
closer, warmer. All right.
But he
The non-master swordsman.
let's see,
This
does
is
he
the
convert
average
these?
swordsman coming through.
Well, put the fear of God in her a little bit.
I still like it because even though it didn't work out the way he wanted, it does give him the line of strange dazing Emma to get a hammer and potentially
Yes.
a point back to extend the game.
It does. And if I'm Emma, I'm I'm coming up and I'm shattering on the strange. I'm trying to take one off the board.
Like I
Move. Rut.
He
terrain.
1000% sacrifices onto Wong. He doesn't let Strange go down.
Right. But you move, you throw terrain, you slap him, and then you shatter.
You don't have enough for both.
Oh, true. Right. You gotta move. Yep. That's true.
Well, the train throw costs 3 and then shatter is 6.
5. Oh, it's 6. I thought it was 5.
Yeah.
You could also just double move Emma towards Bill, and like if she does go down, who cares?
Mm.
Bill gets whatever it is back. Like he can throw a couple of 6 dice, reroll 2 into Strange. If Strange comes up too far. So I don't know if I see the line where Schmid is able to score the 4 he needs to close it out. I guess like Wong could sit on that bottom left point because I'm assuming Kurtis is going to commit Okoye to a bodyguard somewhere.
I
If you
think
kill
if you can-
Rhino and get a single other point, you're golden.
Yes, if you kill Rhino, but Kurtis is going to assume bodyguard Rhino.
I think you come and you take out Zemo with Shang-Chi and take that point at the bottom.
Alternatively, you can go with Shang-Chi, though, and guarantee remove Wong, which is guaranteed one less VP for Schmid to be able to score. So you're definitely ensuring Schmid doesn't move on. Get to 16 this round. You're just protecting Rhino with Okoye.
Yeah, you can Ironbound books back for the next turn, though, if there is one. I don't know. It's not a terrible thought. I do like the activation denial and just leaving Schmid with just Strain.
So
Because then
Biltvet's-
Okoye can, like, spend her into him, I guess.
Potentially,
Yeah,
yeah.
power.
So Biltvet's what, 15 inches of, like, walk in range? Is he within range on the Strange Point currently? It's probably, like, a little far.
Yeah. I think he's probably looking at Bill to walk and throw Zemo off that point.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's going to walk somewhere and throw somebody off. That's
Yeah.
Bill's game here. He's safe.
Yeah.
He's protected. He has enough money for it. So.
Yeah.
I really hope Kurtis doesn't go for the glory and try to slap Zemo, because if she gets counter-struck
He gets
and
counter-attacked?
falls over, yeah, it's going to be embarrassing.
He can't use it while she's in Diamond.
Yeah, if
Oh no, he can.
He
can
sure
use it.
fucking can. Yeah.
He can.
Yeah,
No,
but-
if she shatters.
Yeah, if she
Then she'll
shatters,
win.
she'll turn into
Oh!
normal, and then he won't be able to respond.
Right after all attacks are resolved, this character may transform into Emma. Okay, yes, that happens in 14A, and then you're in the other form. It's so good.
And then you could just throw a 6 dice whatever into Strange, and maybe you do something.
I love it.
Transform
Yeah,
onto the
yeah.
point. If Zemo's not dead, that is.
Yeah.
Or is dead, rather.
That's very funny that that's how that works. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. I know how like scummy Hellfire feels when you play into it, but man, I love playing Emma. I have not played her in a while. I miss it.
Put her in your
Okay.
action.
All right, Okoye's just going for the glory here.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Because this could just spike.
Well, she hit it. You're
Got the
taking
flurry.
one. I think you are happy with that. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I really thought he was going to move her to bodyguard and keep Rhino safe.
Still can. It's only your first activation.
That's true.
do you take the one or do you chance it on fabulous prizes? No, I think he just takes the one.
I think you take the one. I think you're happy with the power, quite frankly.
Yeah, you have $9 now. So
Yeah,
Well,
you
more
can
so.
jump and port Okoye away. And in fact, at this point, I don't know that moving Okoye does anything for you. I guess it burns some power out of Strange.
no, don't run away. Wrong way. I guess he just wants to be out of physical attack range. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, the bump doesn't take him out of the ranges that he wanted to be at to go into Rhino anyway.
Strange could also now port in an AoE.
The classic. Yeah.
I would enjoy seeing that.
It's an AoE 2, right? I don't know if
It
you
is,
can
yeah.
get all 4 of them. You can get 3 of them.
What is it, 5 power?
I don't think it's between range 4 and Shang, so probably not.
6 power.
Yeah.
So he...
Oh, it's 6 power?
Yeah, so he can't do that.
Boo.
There's
Boo.
one more.
Wong's got to give him a power.
Well, I don't know about all that.
I mean, are you just going with Wong here and trying to heal Strange? Or you go Strange and just try and get Emma?
So if you can place yourself away from... So you place yourself in, you place a Koye away, and you place like kind of at the edge 2 of Emma. You can then like presumably kill Rhino,
I
steal
don't
his
think you can.
hammers.
You think you can kill Rhino with just 2 6 dice attacks? I think you need planes up for it.
It's like
and-
2 5 die. You have a Zemo and you're like skull unlocked. I mean, it's not ideal, but if you're kind of like praying to Satan here a little to like lock it down, it's not the worst.
It's not. I mean, you could go into him once too, and if you get nothing, you could try your luck with Emma and try and just get the one hammer.
Right, exactly.
But then you're facing down Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that's true. It's Shang-Chi's a little scary, but you still have Sacrifice up, and Zemo's right there and can dive on the grenade. So
That's true.
Can he on the backside? Can Shang displace? Yeah, so he could push.
yeah,
like,
he
he
still
could
has
charge
the push, yeah.
and then push away Zemo, so he won't be able to sacrifice off the Dinmok.
Yeah, I think you're okay taking the Dimmock at like 4 HP left. If you like roll any wilds,
That's true.
they're like the double blocks essentially. So like you have like you get to roll 10 dice into it with like full rerolls, and if you get like good enough, then yeah, not bad.
I don't know. That would make me nervous, but
Oh, for
I
sure.
don't play a lot
No,
of Strand.
no, all of these plays are butthole pinching. So yeah, Schmid is in danger. So okay, so he's going for the place. All right. All right. He's attacking her?
attacking Nikori?
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Crit. See what you get. Ugh. Of course. Of
He
course. You
might
get
be
that.
just trying to
Oh, you got
remove-
Brain Genius here.
remove
Mammoth.
Okoye, daze Emma, set yourself up for next round.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just use your power to port Okoye?
Well, you what? Pokes her for 3 here. Oh, he's already in AoE mode. Okay.
No, okay.
Okoye first. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That should get her.
What are the triggers on the AoE?
You need Wild is the base thing, but he has Brain Genius, so we'll see if he hit it.
Right.
No. Yeah, I don't think you chance the reroll. Okay.
Yeah, so no heal on
Just-
that. You're hoping to take down Emma here. You're able to pick up the power, pick up the hammer afterwards.
Did he
Oh.
just not kill Koya there?
No, he
He
got it.
did.
Oh, okay.
He's-
She's KO'd. Okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
missed
rolling
that, yeah.
into Emma now.
I'm zoomed in
He's
on the
got
dice
it.
trace, so
Yeah, and he
He got.
his trigger, so he'll be able to heal.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Is
he heals Zemo too, which
Yeah.
feels nice. Yeah, and he has enough money to pick up her hammer. Nice.
And still a sacrifice, which is good.
Yeah, exactly enough. Okay. All right, there's wisdom in slapping Okoye there. All right. He's a genius. It worked out.
He knew what he was doing.
He's so smart.
It also sets up now that the maximum number of points that Kurtis could score is 6.
Yeah, he can't score out here, which
Yeah,
is
which is
what
what he
needs.
wants.
So yeah.
And like Rhino's not on the center point, but if you slapped into him, like he might have been able to advance into a position to get on a point. Like not initially, but after 2 attacks, yes.
Now you just have to survive old Shang-Chi.
Yeah, the question is, does he sacrifice the first attack? I think so, right? Just accept that you're eating the spender?
Oh, I don't know. That's
Well, he's going to push Zemo away.
yeah. I guess it
Well-
depends on who he targets.
And either way,
It's not
push him away.
omnidirectional, is it? It's just push away.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, but...
He'll be able to push him away though, yeah. I like that idea though, Mike, if you sacrifice the first one just to make Dinmok easier to
Oof.
be locked.
I don't know who he hit, but he hit him hard.
Okay. Well, blocked pretty all right.
It was strange, it was a physical attack into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just like, all right, I'm gonna sacrifice attack. You also get a bump too, so although he went base to base, so you can't actually get out of that.
Right.
So,
Here's the push on Zemo.
but you can still bump then with Strange into Zemo.
Into Zemo
Sacrifice
range.
range.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, and you also can get the point 2 then with
Yep.
Strange getting
these
cover
wizards.
as well. Fucking goddamn wizards.
These wizards.
Deuces, homie. Yeah, you still get him with the punch, which I think
That's so cool.
snap sacrifices into Zemo. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then Bill can try and summon a storm on him, maybe if he wants to really go for that kill.
Yeah, well. I don't know about
I mean,
all that.
Wong's gonna come and heal him, right? That's all. Wong's doing.
Yeah, Wong can probably be on the edge of the ambush and yeah, reach Strange, heal him. But the question is do you get rid of the stagger or do you get rid of the health? Probably the health at this point in the game.
Probably the health, because you can probably activate Wong again before Strange activates and take the stagger away. But you can't do that if he's dead.
You got Diamond Emma. He didn't get books back,
Oh, there's
so
the sacrifice.
He might get it back right now.
yeah. Okay, well, goodbye. Maybe
I wouldn't even re-roll with Zemo, I think.
you can't re-roll with Zemo. You sacrificed.
Oh,
He's alive
right.
though. He did it.
I wonder if you bump
And
in
stagger
and,
for
then-
him as well.
and do the counterattack?
Counterattack?
Yeah. He's looking.
He might just push him again. Just say F it.
Oh. Can you push off of any attack?
It's
You could
just
put
a
that-
regular
Just
attack.
kind of push.
Oh,
things
he
off
didn't do
point.
the Dimmock. Alright, so now
And
Str-
stunning.
yeah, that's pretty rough because now
Yeah.
he's only going to get 1 power next power phase.
One power stagger, but I mean, he's not the one who's got to do the work now, right? It's Zemo and it's Shang-Chi. Why did Zemo get? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he goofed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Now after all of that, he's going for the counter.
Clap
strike.
back. 4
Yeah.
successes.
Yo.
4 wilds. 4 wilds. Let's go.
Let's see.
Oh man.
Okay. Got one.
Oh, well, that's what you expect.
You take that.
That's what you use that ability for. 1 damage.
So with that push now, Wong might not be in a Healy range.
It might even be more appealing to heal Zemo now.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough.
Unfortunately, like with where, Zemo got pushed. That's right. But then,
Or maybe
Zemo,
take that stagger off Zemo.
Well, didn't Zemo have a bump? Like,
He did bump.
used it, yeah, but he was.
why didn't he bump back on the point then?
He couldn't have because he was body blocked by a Strange.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
don't heal, if you don't heal Zemo here, he's gonna die this turn because
You're out of range in the heal
Well,
takes
Bill's-
action.
yeah, Bill's just gonna walk and throw Strange at Zemo.
I don't know if you even want to do that. Do you? I guess you're denying.
Yeah, you're right.
denying
Yeah.
points, but the fact that they're both staggered and
Throw Zemo,
like,
throw
a-
Zemo away.
kill range, I would.
Zemo's body blocked on the light post, so I don't think there's a line that Zemo can take that will.
I'd
No,
rather
it's
leave.
good placement.
I'd rather leave Zemo staggered and on 1 health.
And not one to help.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't hate the idea of like walk, throw Strange, or throw some terrain at Strange, or something with Strange.
I can just
Yeah.
throw a lightning
Well,
bolt. That's strange.
Yeah,
You get 6 dice, reroll 2 or whatever. Like shock as well potentially.
Mm,
You only have to deal 3 damage. He doesn't get like super fancy stuff against that. It's not.
you
hateful.
also leave yourself in a position to do that attack again onto Voodoo, because Voodoo's the win condition for Schmid right now. Right, take those 3 hammers off Rhino with priority and do things.
Okay, he just wants more points. It looks like.
yeah. I mean, he's just by getting on the point, he'll be able to score it. 'Cause he's healthy.
And Strange only has 1 power, so he is stunned. So he'll only get 1 power in the power
1
phase.
power.
So he'll only have $2. So and you throw him
But
away.
he's got targets. Yeah, throwing him away, I think would probably be good.
Yeah, just.
But he's just
yeah,
gonna double. He just double daggers from long range, probably.
Who cares? Whatever. Then you double daggers.
Right.
Single daggers because he's staggered.
He's staggered, yeah, and Wong is kind of far.
Yeah.
If you gave Strange a power here, then he could be the one to play like Poldock next round. Like so, even though he's doing nothing, he's setting up.
He has a hammer. He couldn't pull dock.
Oh.
Stop chipping him. What are you doing, Kurtis?
Maybe he's also recognizing that he can't pay for Poldock next round or with the damage on him, but now he'll be able to.
But he's gonna. He can bump.
To a safe position, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still in range 4 probably of Bill, so like, he's not that safe.
That.
You're not gonna activate him first and run away. You're gonna activate a threat in a Rhino.
Oh, so it's 4-2. Schmid is.
I mean, I think
Schmid might be able to steal this here. Yeah.
Oh, Bill is not healthy.
Yeah,
Good catch.
Yeah.
I forgot he got obliterated, but it feels like so long ago.
It was. Okay. Yeah. I guess Voodoo just says, "What's up to Ryan?" Steals all his shit
and just books it, right?
runs to the hills. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can go hide behind the taco truck and.
Yep.
Feel pretty invincible. And do you have enough money to?
Actually, I don't
Daniel as
know
well,
that I
too?
want to. I don't know that I want to go over to the taco truck because then Rhino's going to double move and throw it at him.
He doesn't have enough money for that, and I don't think Schmid is going to attack him.
Yeah.
No, Schmid's not going to attack him.
And he's also not on the ambush as well, so he can't even leadership into a power.
It's true, but he could just attack Shang-Chi and maybe try and generate one, place on the other side of him, move and throw. I don't know. I think I would
but
just move.
if Shang-Chi with cover, he'll be able to throw if he doesn't do damage. That'd be pretty gross.
He loses the throw on his injured side.
No, he gains a throw on his injured side.
No, he gains the
Shang-Chi?
dragon chases tail thing.
No, it's Wild Goose leaves the
Oh,
flock.
to place.
Whatever.
Either way, he's gonna.
You place within 2 off of an attack, and then
He's gonna
you
displace
get
him.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. But no, I think you just have to go with Voodoo right now and make Rhino cry and just secure the bag and get as far away as possible from everyone else.
I think he's definitely going to go with Voodoo. I think he's wondering if it's worth trying to remove some models from the board.
Well, Bill
He doesn't-
has protected himself with survival, so
Mm-hmm.
the enemy Shang-Chi is probably fine. Yeah, no, he's just securing the bag here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to move.
I wonder if it was
I think that's
worth
the best way to move.
playing a Poldock with Strange before you close out this activation. Because if Strange goes down,
Who's gonna take advantage of it though? Wong?
you're Shang-Chi.
It's
any
not
allied.
It's just anyone, yeah.
It's anyone with mystic attacks. So you get nice little dim mock with reroll. Sounds pretty gross.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
What does survival? Brent, can you play tactics cards into people?
No, you cannot play tactics cards. You cannot use reactive abilities or play tactics cards with when you've survived.
Yeah, now I suspect Emma takes down Strange because she gets a throw and then an attack. Oh, okay, she won't get the attack because Strange can bumpy bump
Right.
if he survives.
Well, she could move, attack, and then throw. Throw's only short though. I'm not sure. Bill could also just call down some lightning on him.
Yeah, that's why I would have liked to just seen him spend that power just to set up. But I guess maybe you want to wait and see who the plane target is before you do that.
Strange couldn't spy.
Does he have the hammer?
Oh, the hammer.
Yeah, he's got a hammy. Yeah.
See, it's much easier when you just cheat and you don't pay the hammer tax like I do.
Well, if he doesn't get Strange here, I mean, Strange just runs away, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think Shang is a little far even.
So
Walk charge.
let's just assume for argument's sake Schmidt goes to 17 because of those 3 hammers. How does Kurtis? Kurtis would have to score 5 to tie.
Yeah.
What's the line to do that? He's got to basically remove the other 4 models.
He has to
It's
get
tall order.
a hammer and score a point to also tie.
I mean, I think
Because
right
he's
away.
down a model.
Yeah.
So.
I think right away, taking out Strange, and then maybe with Bill, and then maybe try and just bonk Zemo in the head or throw him for damage. Remove 2 activations.
So Bill only gets like, I'm pretty sure Bill only gets 1 bite at the apple into Strange.
Yes. Well, he could
Yeah.
move, strike, and then throw a terrain at him if he doesn't get him after that.
Well, if you're at like edge of 2 and you're not like exactly like right up in like Strange's spot, he'll bump away if he takes the damage from that attack.
Yeah, but Bill's throws medium.
It is, so you have to get like pretty close. And I don't know if like the distance between like Bill and Strange is exactly enough to be right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tight, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all quiet because I'm pretty sure we're all pretty locked in as to what the best play is.
I know,
but
we're
I don't
Yeah,
think there
no,
is.
we're all very
Like I don't think there is a obvious best play here.
Yeah, his options are not great right now.
Like Schmidt's, this has been a really interesting game in that there's been a few times where it seemed like one player or the other was in a really like super good position, and it's just kind of flipped back and forth a few times.
Well, Kurtis had a really nice swing turn after he got down. And Schmid was able to weather it.
Okay.
Yeah, she throws medium.
Yeah, she's gonna try to snipe him with the car. Yeah.
Yeah, and then punch Zemo in the face.
Yeah.
Or shatter on him.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Strange.
So now Emma grabs a hammer. And then shatter into Zemo and bump back onto the point. Oh, he can't. 6 pounds.
Doesn't have enough money for shatter, but just a pimp
Right.
slap is enough. She still gets to bump on the point, so.
Right, because she transforms the turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he sword daddy this.
Mm-hmm. It's a good move.
Oh, it matters.
Yeah.
Well, he's got those rerolls. Let's go. Come on, Zemo.
No skulls, Zemo.
Nah.
Oh, there's a skull.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He falls over.
Yeah.
All right, that was exactly the activation Kurtis needed.
Yep.
Yes. Good start.
But if Shang-Chi can put Beta Ray Bill into the earth here, it's checkmate, so.
Yeah, I mean, you played a Poldock with Wong. You charge.
Hell
with
yeah, you do.
You charge with Shang.
Yep.
You fuck that guy up.
Yeah, I think he just goes.
How is it? I don't think it is, right? Because if you take out Bill, Kurtis still has a path to score 4 points.
Yeah, so if he
scores
scores
16. Oh,
if he scores 4,
right.
yeah.
Yep. You're correct. That Wong not being able to reach Strange to heal him, actually might win Schmid the game.
Yeah, because
At one
he
point.
stayed on the point. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Convo's it's difficult to play around the bump. You have to play the game. You have to throw dice.
You have to remember that they can bump, which is the hardest part for me.
Yeah, I don't know if Kurtis had any lines though, or too many situations where. I guess throwing him into that car though. No, I guess that part worked out. I'm not sure where if there was a mistake in terms of his thinking that gave Schmid a bump that Kurtis wasn't ready for, you know?
No, I don't think so. I think Kurtis has anticipated a lot of it. The bump on Strange into Zemo, sacrifice range.
I think he might have missed that one. Yeah,
I wonder if that caught him off guard.
I think so too. I think it did. Yeah.
Well, there's a mental tax. Like we've been here a little over 2
Yeah.
hours. It's gonna be really hard to not see all those. I played Kurtis once at a pickup game, and it was somewhere in the middle of the game. Like I did like a Juggernaut throw to set up like a Rhino. I don't know, whatever it was, something like that. And I asked him like, did you give me that intentionally to set something up? He's like, nope. We've been playing for 90 minutes, and you know, tired. It's
Right.
part of being a human.
So
I'm also not sure he could have avoided it in any meaningful way. I'm not sure there's something he could have done different to prevent it. So maybe he didn't see it, but I'm not sure he could have stopped it anyway. So
that's what I was alluding to before. Is like Convo's leadership is built around interacting with them, and it's unavoidable.
Yeah. So is he just trying to decide who the softest target is here?
I think so.
Because Rhino with 2 defense is very appealing, especially when you can double spender him, right? The spender's 5.
Yeah, you sure can. Yeah, 20. Yeah, double 20 dice.
And
reroll
with,
all.
And if he survives, he's
reroll.
activated too.
Oh, that's true.
Because yeah, if you double mock him or. All right.
Notable though, if he does survive, he's going to be able to.
He aggresses onto the point. He can aggressive onto the point.
And
it doesn't matter.
Oh, because he's activated. You just said
he's
that.
Activated the
you just said that 10 seconds ago, and I ignored you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Huh.
Well, Shine could move, push him off the point, and move. Yeah. No, you're right. That's. Yep. Here we go. There's the plan to pull off.
Wang is doing it. Oh, he's going for Rhino.
On the Rhino. Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Some big. Jong's about to throw some big fists.
Yeah. It'd be sick if he just like one shots him here and puts him into the earth.
I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility, right? You need to deal 7.
Oh god, yeah, he blocked. Need all of these to get picked up here.
Oh man.
Well.
Oh.
You got him. Checkmate Atheist. Yeah, he takes 6 and blows up. All right.
Oh man.
Okay.
Woof.
Well, cool play to Poldock.
Jeez.
No.
I think you just charge Shang-Chi then, right? Actually, that seems dangerous if you don't kill Shang-Chi, because he could do the dragon chases the tail thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You can charge Emma. Charge Emma and push her off the point.
I don't think you have range on Emma.
Oh, and she can deny it.
You could hit.
Right?
You could. Oh yeah, she can deny it.
She can also deny the push too if you do hit the charge, because she has enough money for it. So
why go there instead of just moving to the top left ambush?
He didn't have range.
Oh yeah, that's a good reason.
He did measure it.
Yeah.
But here he's backstopping himself against the push from Shang-Chi.
Yeah, if it's away or whatever, he'll have to go at like a weird angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's too far. So
Kurtis really wants that to read. He keeps measuring it. It doesn't change.
Yeah. He could Shang-Chi KO Wong, double walk Bill, throw Shang-Chi off the point, and score.
Not enough.
4 points? Nope. Math is a bitch.
He can still has maximum. So, yeah, 1 hammer, 3 models. It's like okay. He's just like, all right, you got him.
Yeah, whatever.
See if I care.
Gets his plans of Poldock back.
He already got the books back. Schmid is the consummate professional. Brought that books back the second Strange went down. He doesn't mess around. Alright, throw this little punk ass away. Get out of here. Oh, he was not happy about that. I saw the anger in that flick of
I felt
Shang-Chi.
that. Oh, what a game.
Schmitty.
Wow, that's
What a game.
really well played by both players.
Oh no, yeah, fucking incredible game as always. Yeah, these two
Yeah.
are
All right.
just the top. All right, I guess
Let's
hop
jump
in
it.
there.
Yes, sir.
That close, it was feeling really rough, but
Hey, gentlemen. That
Yeah.
was, I would say, the most entertaining game I think I've streamed so far in my limited streamerhood.
Schmitty.
Dude, I was so excited for Book of Cagliostro to go off and do some crazy shit.
And it never had a good. I messed up my ordering because I had Zemo and Strange. And if I would have done because he had no activations, if I would have done Strange first, I could have then went with Zemo and unactivated Strange.
Yep, yeah, I called that exact thing out too.
If I had one more power, I was thinking about it, and if I had one more power, obviously I had a lot of power, but I would have walked, spendered Shang, reactivated myself, and double spendered him. I wouldn't like triple spender him, but I could only do 2, and I was like, this isn't as cool. And then I thought I might, and I forgot about his fucking blanks, and then maybe I should just walked Voodoo all the way to the left, and like I would have got another point. I mean, I'm not complaining about it because I did it because I was like, somebody's going to die and I'm never going to get another chance to do this. But I maybe should have walked Voodoo over there. I was like, maybe if I attack her and I get her in diamond, it kind of sucks for the next turn. And if I get some power, maybe I can steal the hammer from her and get a condition away. But it wasn't. Yeah, I know. There was moments. There was moments it just didn't come to fruition. It's a cool card, though. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no, it's a sick as hell card. Kurtis, I have a question for you. How
Yes.
many games have you played with Emma?
a lot.
How many times
Okay,
have you been attacked on her
how many
backside?
times have you rolled 5 dice Mystic in diamond form?
I don't actually think I've ever rolled Mystic Dice in Diamond form.
Okay. All right.
There's a very rare combination of having Mystic attacks and Emma being in Diamond form that has probably never come up together.
Well, she also
Okay,
counts
all right.
blanks. She counts
Uh-huh.
blanks, which I like. I even read her card, and I was like, "There's nothing cool on this side." And then I attack her. He's like, "I count blanks." And I was like, "Hey, you motherfucker!"
Yep.
I
Schmid,
mean,
yeah.
I threw her and stuff, but it didn't.
I obviously, as you can tell, I needed to cheat to try to win the game. So
I cheated with my bump once, and I'm sure somebody in the crowd was like flipping out that I measured.
Oh,
it. And
oh,
Oh,
somebody
they-
called
they
you.
sure
Yes.
did.
Yeah, you,
I caught myself, and that's why I said I couldn't do it, and I just bumped back because I wanted to be like within 2 of Strange, and I went closer to the point to make sure I was on it. But yeah, I caught it. We make mistakes, we catch them.
no, absolutely, yeah. Except Kurtis, so he needs to be called out and changed.
Well, we get
But you know,
So Schmidt, you went with Convocation. You played primarily Suns, like some mix of Suns defenders. The previous games in the league, was Convocation a specific play into Hellfire, or
Well, I had played 4 different affiliations. Not intent. I wasn't doing those like Iron Man things that so many people do. It just I was playing Asgard round 1, so I played Sam, and then I kind of like went pittered off, and I played Thanos. So I played the defenders. Honestly, I got my 20 ranked games. This isn't a rated game, but I played a tournament this weekend with Midnight Suns, and I just really missed Convocation. And the last game Curtis and I played was Midnight Suns versus Professor X, where his last Professor X game ever.
it was brutal. Yeah.
And I just wanted to play a different match. I played Midnight Suns the last 2 times I played him, so I was like, let's do something I haven't done. Well, no, that's not true. I played him in the cuts with this exact thing, so I just want to switch it up. And I missed Convocation, and from a meta perspective, like there are some things that got hit, but not necessarily the Hellfire matchup. It's not like anything I was doing was super great. Like it didn't change this, so it's not like I'm playing against defenders where I don't get reroll books and Ultron to stand in the middle type stuff.
So Curtis, I have a really important question for you that might impact my decision. Are you going to play in the Second Chance League now that Schmidt has eliminated you from the regular contention this season?
yeah, I guess so.
All right.
I don't know if I've ever.
I was going to ask
This
you
is
that.
weird.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go into the East bracket then for Second Chance because I don't want to play against angry Hellfire Curtis. So I'm going to duck you.
Yeah, I'll follow you somewhere. It'll be good.
That was just an incredible game to watch. Curtis, did you find yourself like we were talking about playing around bump. Did you find like you really could play around bump? Like, did he catch you other than the sacrifice play with that at all?
Well,
No, like
he knows about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
there wasn't really an opportunity that we saw where you could actively play around it. So,
He had two good anti-bump plays. One was when he base to based me with
Mhm.
Shang, so that I could only bump and sack instead of getting out of range. And he commented on it, like, if I touch your base, I can't, you can't get out, and I know that. And the first one was turn one when he actually placed Shang after doing 5 damage to my
yes,
strain behind me in my
Yeah.
bump path. So those were, I mean, compared to what a lot of people do, that was really good.
Yeah. I also try to take models that have like there was a world where I could have taken like a Zemo and Namor in this team, but having people with only range 2 attacks and no throws is like usually really bad into Convo. So
Mhm.
they can get away with it with getting base to base, and then you can't really escape it. But I tried to bring a team where I'd have a lot of ranginess and some throws where bump couldn't get out of too much. So that felt okay.
Johnny or Mike, do you guys have any follow-up questions?
No, I asked my 2 grilling questions, so I think I'm good.
I just oh, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to ask one question of Schmid. I was just watching your deployment, and I thought you put down Voodoo a little early and sort of telegraphed which side you were going to take, allowing him to put his bill where he knew he'd be able to get a hammer safely. Was your plan all along just to match up Voodoo and Bill and try and peel it off him, or is there a reason you weren't a little more cagey with Voodoo in the deployment?
That's a great question. It's weird because I knew I wanted Strange to pick up one of the side ones, because besides getting dragon kicked for 1 million damage, he is pretty good at. He can take it, and he has a big enough base to bump backwards, especially when he put Rhino in the middle, and I didn't have to worry about being like Rob turn 1. And I think at some point, with the way the garbage things were, and maybe it was better the other way, to be honest. I would have been in cover like he did to me. I don't know. I couldn't go that side. And the point being is, I kind of was like, I'm just going to commit to Strange on one side because I can't put him in the middle, and I was like, well, Voodoo's always going to go on the other side.
Right.
And honestly, if I had another tank, this is something that comes up a lot. So I'm going to go on a little tangent. I'm sorry, but when you have priority bump or whoever, it's so like I've played people that put like Widow 3 on one side, and you are clearly like your safe grabs on the other side. And sometimes I'm like, just grab the one in front of her if she can't really punish you, because then he has to pick up with somebody else that doesn't want to. So in this case, like if I would have just ran with Voodoo and grabbed it, he had a pretty good. I mean, he only had Bill, but Bill can throw stuff. I mean, it's not the greatest, but like on the other side, it was like Shang walking in front of Strange, right? Like there might have been a world where like I just go pick it up with Voodoo. If I had if Shang was a Rhino or something, and we were going back and forth, I would have probably picked up that side with him and then threatened the other one. But this was more just, I'm going to grab one, and the way he deployed, in theory, I was like, all I have to compete with is a 5 dice Shang attack of energy. Right?
That's the worst that could happen.
I'm like, this is all that's going to happen. I'm going to get a reverse pierce. I'm going to get extra power. It's going to be great. And that was it. I mean, that's why. I kind of always knew Voodoo was going to go there, but you're right, it telegraphed it. But once you're right. It's hard because he always gets last drop, and there's things I don't want him to see, and I wasn't 100% sure about what Shang and Zemo were going to do. I don't take them, like normally I have like a Rhino or something in here, and it's much easier. Like, you're right, who is going to grab one? Like Rhino can easily grab a hammer and be like, all right, bump, hit me and I'll bump back and heal with Wong or something. And I didn't heal with Wong, even though that was the other thing too. When I took with Strange, I was like, well, I'll just heal with Wong if I really need to. And then I took 5. I was like, I'm not going to heal him, because at that point I was like, I'm going to have Prio. I have so much power. I'm going to displace him and double tap him with 7 dice. Should kill him. I'll daze, but let's make it difficult. And when I got the horse thrown to my place, I was like, well, let's just go in all in on him. And my turn 2, like I had a really good turn 3. My turn 2 Shang was just like a sad little man, but then he became a man in the end.
One more question on Books of Cagliostro. Did you give any consideration to taking I Am a Baron in that spot? I have such a hard time playing Zemo without like the crutch now.
So I've actually, for how much I've played Zemo, I've never taken that card. It was clicked. I actually had that instead of Ironbound books because I was like, am I going to get to play with books that much? And the reason there was I told myself before the game, obviously I always try to win, but if I get something like Scoundrels or Down the Middle, not like a D shape, I will take this card because I think it has plays and I want to test it against a real person. So I think that Caglios could have easily been I'm a Baron, and it was almost I'm a Books was almost it, but I really wanted to play that card. So I considered it, but I really wanted to play. I mean, it didn't show the greatest thing of it, but it could have. There's always potential.
Yeah, we were talking through some plays, and I was thinking that you could have scalpeled Voodoo towards the center, and then you could have reactivated your Wong and moved him to the center and had him set up like a sacrifice. But what you ended up doing ended up working for you anyway, and you had a great play there. But that was something we were looking for, or I was looking for as a potential play. I don't know if it was better than what you ended up doing with the Voodoo attack and the shaking of stun, but
Oh yeah, with activating Wong instead.
yeah, and scalping your Voodoo away with Strange to the center. But I think ultimately where those characters ended up later was probably better for you.
Yeah. I mean, he had a sick robbery turn.
Yeah.
I mean, a good way. Like not. I mean, he didn't even get lucky. I mean, he missed the attacks pretty badly, and then had to throw the size 4 and hope I don't block 2.
Yeah.
But if I will say what I think, and this I don't obviously Kurtis is a great player, so I'm not trying to harp on him with this commentary, but I think the one thing I was more scared of and why I felt okay going the last turn was like 3 of his people were off points. One because Okoye walked off and then died, and then Emma Days and Okoye died, so they were never going to do it. But like Shang ended up off a point, and because he could have ended the game if things went perfectly. Obviously, I had a hammer, and he would have to get like 4 people on different points. But I was like, after the turn ended, and I was like, oh, I'm up 2. I was like, okay, I got a chance here. But I know, the situation, he was down like 6. So I think the mindset is a little different. I was like thinking if he could win in one turn, but I actually thought for a while about him. Oh, like, oh my gosh, what's the card? Survival's Rhino, and then I was like, oh, he doesn't have the power, and he would drop all his hammers, so he ain't gonna do that. But
yeah, I guess with like Rhino being off the point, that was like a big thing that like I noticed because like he didn't have the power then to like send Rhino after and chase Voodoo, so it felt like really safe to like kind of like steal and to run away.
It was a little scary doing the Plains of Poldock double spender because I had power to do it twice. And I was like, 10 dice reroll all versus 2, it's got to be like 90-something%. I think I checked it afterwards, it was like 98 or something.
Yeah, we considered going after Bill there, and like you charge in, hit him with like the 6 die Mystic reroll any, and then you can like dim mock him.
What could I do with him?
You could have charged. You could have.
Yeah, I was a little weird. So my theory was, I need to kill one of them. Right. If I kill one of them, the game's over in my head. And I was like, 2 dice with DR1. Bill's basically DR1, but Bill was also in cover with 3 dice. And I was like, and I couldn't get myself out of the cover because I can't move with this charge. So I was getting a 6 dice and a 10 dice in the cover against Bill, and I was getting 20 dice into Rhino.
Sure.
So that was my reasoning. And actually, the way his characters are, any one of those 3 I attacked had a way to close the gap onto Voodoo. So I was like, they need to die, or I need to not attack them, because even Shang's little... I thought I was going to like screw up Shang after I killed him the first time, and then my whole team is not good against it, except for Strange. He's an annoying model. FYI to everybody out there.
Yeah, Shang-Chi's good. Who would have thought?
Right.
Well, fellas, thank you for letting me stream the game. Schmid, let me know next week who you're playing, and we'll hopefully get another stream going if we can. Kurtis, thank you again for letting us stream. It was a really, really entertaining game. And thank you to Mike and Johnny for joining me on stream. I definitely want both of you back, because it was
this was a blast. Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with both of you.
I'd love to do it. And well played to both players. You guys put on a hell of a show. It was really fun to watch.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Top tier play as always. So great job.
All right.